mic is connected.
Hey.
You feel so proud of yourself, don't you?
Last time.
Let's make this sound good, but I was like, I shouldn't.
Last time in session 17, we got a little flashback to Miston, where it's just pretty normal, and then all of a sudden people started turning into these undead creatures and attacking each other. Yeah, and then we're guided down this hallway into a smaller broom closet by the man we were rescued by last time.
Liam O'Brien
from Critical Role.
Yes.
He voices Gaara in Naruto. And
oh shit! Okay, I know that guy.
Blood. Sorry. But yeah, there's a campfire in there that magically has ventilation because this is a magic world.
Mm-hmm.
But Cole did say there's a vent.
And we don't have germ theory, but we have ventilation of fire.
Yeah, like
inside.
why the fuck?
Yeah, that's a.
I feel like that's physics.
That is
you want germ theory?
No.
No, I hate to tell you this, babe,
There's germ theory.
But ventilation of fires happened before germ theory.
No,
And also people realize like they can suffocate.
No, people just choke to death.
Caves be like.
Yeah, yeah, they just died in there.
Yeah,
No, I
like,
will say, I think it'd be funny to have someone in our campaign get sick at some point, and there's just magic going wrong in every direction.
Yeah.
Tell you what.
Lila gets sick and she makes a wish.
No, he's gonna make it me.
There's fucking germ theory now.
No.
Yep.
Look what you made him
Look
do.
what you made me do.
Look
Oh
what you
my
made him
God.
do.
What was the purpose
But
of
also
this?
like ignore that.
I do have to
look
question- Well, I was
bone
like-
dice.
Very cute.
okay, I was thinking like on the way back if we had any concept of like germs and stuff like that, we're like, okay, maybe this is some kind of actual like infection or something
Bro,
like that,
we're
as
gonna be
opposed to
patient
like
zero in
a
Onyx.
magic type thing. Like,
I feel like
could
you
we be spreading
would,
this?
You would have that basic understanding of disease of like, oh wait, if we were here where
If
disease
we are
was,
exposed
can
to the
we
sick
spread
person,
it?
we can
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
get sick and spread it.
But yeah, that's not me being like, oh yeah, you should investigate that, but just like you would have that
Okay.
understanding.
We feel
So-
icky, probably.
We need to go back and then, board ourselves up in our apartment for a couple of days?
No, we just have to get one little tub and we all sit in the tub together.
Oh my god, yeah.
Sounds a little okay.
Big tub time.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
Okay.
Anyway,
You
yeah,
stay
we
around,
meet
boy.
our friend
Hang around
named
us.
O'Brien, who is like, who
He's
the
like,
fuck are you? And we're like, who the fuck are you? Because he started waving his crossbow around and
Yeah, that's fair.
didn't like
Is
that.
what they call it these days?
But, so, the disease was airborne, and that's why he has a gas mask on. And we're like, why aren't you leaving? He's like, we have something to do. Very vague. So, and also people he knows probably stole our ship, so we're like, hey, can you help us get our ship and our guy back? And he's pretty much just like gives the indication, only if you do something for me. So we're like, hey, is there something we can do for you? And so we have to go into the Fang building because they're not letting them in there for some reason. He's a little bit sketched out by it.
He's like, this is suspicious.
And he's like, I can then try to help you get your ship and Izzy back. And we're like, cool, that's exactly what we want. If we just have to sneak into a building. Yippee! I love sneaking into buildings.
That is what got us here in the first place.
Izzy was alive, dude, when we saw with scrying. Umbra has a fucked up dream. He's in a dark hallway, and he sees an Uncle Parasite with a big-ass middle finger. And Tim mentioned that Umbra reacted to it the same way Midwesterners react to cryptids. And was just kind of like,
Ew.
okay, yeah, but how are you more or less powerful than your sister? Like, how do you power scale next to your sister? You fucking casual. So yeah, and then he's like, I'm gonna want her back, and then slits Umbra's throat, and he wakes up. O'Brien returns, and tells us that the undead, they eat their food from the regenerative forest, so they eat food, so they're not like, they're undead, but they still have to eat to survive, so it's kind of weird. But yeah, we go to the Fang building, and we start going down, we start exploring, and then at first Pinecone notices, and Umbra notices a very familiar hallway from his dream, and there's fucked up writing on the wall, And then Umbra sees a guy in the hall.
Well, Pinecone saw him.
Pinecone. Yeah.
And then Pinecone was
just like, hey, yo.
hey, Umbra, there's a guy that
There's
you
a
might
guy
know.
at the end of this hallway.
Hey, I found your friend.
Have you seen
And-
this man?
Uncle would like to know your location.
Yeah.
Location request.
Bro, your location
And
is so
then-
odd. Why are you tweeting?
And then it like circles us and makes like a hole like that we fall through. So that's fun. And then we fight some guys.
Mm-hmm.
And then Pinecone does kill it with, the force of gods.
While sighing
Amazing.
heavily.
God, this sucks.
Oh.
Smite. And then we go back to our good old friend O'Brien. Tell him about the uncle and the big guy that we fought. And he's like, I have a theory. These guys are evolving. We're like, uh-oh, that sucks. But he's going to get favors in, and he did get favors in, and he got us Izzy back, and our ship, and he told us to forget this place, and that no one should come here.
This is not a place of honor.
And we said, okay, and then we left. And now it's session 18. Ace, what are your pronouns?
She, her today.
She, her. Women's wrongs. I support them.
I feel like I haven't had a she, her session in a while.
He, him for the past 2.
Yeah. Accurate.
So quiet.
I know, we always
Why
expect
am I missing
Cole to start right away. What? You're
What?
missing what?
I'm trying to remember what we did in the last day if we lost
We
some
got
HP or
No,
on
I
the
think we
ship. We
just
didn't
did
have
it.
time to heal, I don't think.
Yeah.
No, we had a day pass.
We did? Okay.
Yeah.
We're
Alright.
healed.
So y'all are hauling ass back to Onyx because something weird's going on there, and you don't really know what it is. Basically, all you know is you can't call home, and O'Brien was like, "No, you should be able to, but you can't." And so yeah, this is a week-long journey back home. So are there any bits of convo that happen on the way there?
I was gonna corner Pinecone.
I was
And
gonna
by corner
corner
Pinecone.
Umbra.
Oh my
I
god.
want-
Meet in the middle.
I want both of you to roll me an athletics check to see who has the honor of cornering the other one.
That's fantastic.
Fuck, only a 15.
Fuck. I had a 13.
Oh.
Barely pulls it off.
Well, I'm gonna say both of you sort of like walk down a hallway at the same time and like make eye contact because you were both planning on talking to the other one, and then you both just start fucking rushing towards each other, and Umbra, you lean it against the wall first and go like, "Hey, what's up?"
Hey, what's up, mama?
You gotta say it.
So, what's your deal, Pinecone?
Mama didn't raise a critter, I'll finish it.
What's your deal?
Like, I got a job as a guy here on the boat, and then I got told by a ghost guy that I should take a job, and then I found out the world was ending, had to fight a bunch of different guys, and now I'm here. But, like, what are you doing here?
I mean,
Like, we just found you, and then you just kind of, like, hung out with us. Do you have, like, something you want?
from the group, no.
Then what do you want?
Money for saving your ass in that battle.
That was a great segue.
They told you.
I throw 4 silver at you.
Silver? God.
Right. But, like, no, like, why are you here? Like, there are better ways to make money.
Disrespect.
I mean, Lila saved my ass. Why would I not repay?
I mean, yeah, that's your thing. I was just wondering, because we have different guys who are, I don't know, you know, they got a job as, like, a criminal, but then they're also, like, on the boat. And so I don't know if they're looking to just do right, or if they just kind of got swept up in the momentum. and are just here now, and they're like, well, it feels wrong to not be doing this, so I guess I'll do it.
What are you trying to imply?
I'm not trying to imply anything. I'm just, seeing what side of this you're all on.
Give me an insight check versus either deception or persuasion.
Pinecone, what's your whole backstory?
Pinecone, I'm
Oh.
confused.
I don't get it.
Deception, because I get advantage on
A 17.
22.
Okay. So then, based on your perception, what do you think that
Don't
Pinecone
tell me.
sees as far as intention into your words?
I think just confusion in general of maybe to Umbra, maybe this comes across, I don't know how well that does, but it's just like Pinecone just showed up to work one day and was
That's
just like,
actually so
She
fair.
just looked at it, I was like, I'm here now, and Umbra just had to be like, okay.
like, we didn't really do a vetting process or anything like that.
And here's the thing, Umbra's not the one who went, "Aw, we're gonna
Yeah.
keep you." Umbra
Actually,
went,
I
"What?"
think Umbra was the only one who didn't.
Yep.
So I
Some of
feel
us
like,
initially had apprehension, but it was just like, alright, yeah.
I feel like Pinecone, you see that, like, he's just kind of interested in why you decided to join. Like, I don't think you see anything, hostile about it. But it's just, like, general interest.
Too bad Pinecone is hostile.
That was you today.
Was
Thank
he
you.
today?
Oh,
Lila was pumping out.
I mean, I'm obviously on your side. I saved your ass more than once. And have been taking down people left and right, so
Also true.
what's the deal, Umby?
I don't know. I just kind of came in here because I was just wondering kind of what you wanted out of this. Because, I mean, to be honest, I don't know what everybody else wants out of this. Because at some point we might have to make a tough decision. And that tough decision will put a lot of people in danger or take a lot of people out of danger. So I want to know kind of where you stand so I can predict what will happen if your finger lands on the trigger of this all.
Give Pinecone a gun.
I mean,
Give Pinecone a sniper rifle.
AK-47.
fuck yeah.
Not scaled down even.
I mean, truly, it was just like, I mean, I get food, I get shelter, not in a sewer, but I gotta admit, y'all are fighting something real fucked up, and considering you did save me from a literal sewer prison, I am on your side.
I'll actually say, you give me an insight. And then roll either persuasion or deception based on whichever one you're doing right now.
What'd you get?
Got a natural one.
That was a 17.
Umbra sees whatever Pinecone wants him to see in this moment. What intention does Umbra see right now?
Like, genuine. Like, I'm on your side.
Cool, yeah. Pinecone seems legit. It's like, hey, this is better than the life I had before.
Yeah, sounds good. We've sorted out a lot of other people's, we'll say, previous problems to this, so I guess now that you're in the group, if you need help with anything like that, just let us know.
What you could help me with is...
Is it another 35 cents?
I I think you know what I did for you was worth more than that.
Whoop.
You know that's like your job now, right? Like if you're on the crew, you like do things.
Yeah, and I guarantee that anybody else would be a little more, full of gratitude.
I also like to point out that Pinecone hasn't been paid yet.
Yeah.
for the job they are actively doing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Here's $30. I've tossed you another 30 gold.
Wow.
Dude, Pinecone's ability to finagle money out of people is
Yeah.
amazing.
It's mostly because they are small.
Yeah.
It's the pity.
I'm just
Alright. Any other roleplay scenes that people wanted to do? I'm gonna say Izzy is just kind of like traumatized. I'm gonna say like no roleplay necessary for it unless anyone wants to try and like dig deeper. But like she kind of gives the gist of they put me in a chair and asked me questions and beat me when they didn't like the answers. Like that's
Which she knew very little anyway. So.
yeah, it was like, you know, but like,
one
where
person.
are you from? What are you doing here? And like, when she was like, I was just on a ship and I flew here because I was told to. They didn't like that answer.
Yeah, that's fair.
So yeah, just like a lot of really pointless questioning for the time. that it took
The
for-
only person they could have tortured that would literally give them nothing.
Yeah.
So I guess if anyone has any like deeper questions they want to ask, that's just like the gist of what was given to y'all from her.
T.
What's up?
Did Pinecone already have the conversation with Ace about jobs, or am I imagining that?
You only asked about money.
I might want to check up on Izzy.
Cool. Yeah, Sodom, I would say Artie's in there too, as he is most days on the trip back. But Izzy, who I'm gonna say is again not a fighting adventurer like y'all, so it takes her a good couple of days to sort of come back to health. Has definitely sustained a lot of long-term injuries.
Yeah, part of the reason why I'm checking in on her is just like seeing if I need to do like residual healing or something like that.
Yeah. So yeah, you
Like feeding her
pop
good
in.
berries, shit like
And you see that she's like eating some rations in bed while Artie's sitting there and they're just talking and you walk in. And I think Artie just turns to you. It's like, hey Sodom, how's it going?
that. Good. I'm just checking on Izzy. Anything hurting yet? I mean, you can always pop a few good berries.
I mean, a couple of broken ribs and stuff, but
Yeah.
overall I'm doing okay.
Okay. I'm just like, yeah, no, hand out. Let's get some good berries in there.
Okay, I'll take some. Eating some good berries, absolutely.
Berries.
But like you hear one of the ribs snap back into place as she's eating the good berries. Oh yeah, that's the good pain right there.
That's the good pain.
Yeah.
The good healing pain.
The pain of healing.
The pain of healing.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Sorry, you kind of got caught up in our shit.
I signed up for it, you know.
Yeah, I mean, but still, it still sucks when you're caught up in shit that you don't really want to be in.
When we get back, I might want to invest in some fighting classes.
I mean, Erkin can help with that. He might, from what
yeah.
Lila tells me, he might whack you with the stick a bunch, but it'll help.
You've been whacked by a stick of
That's okay. Yeah. No, I might need to talk to Erkin and see if he can teach me some stuff at least.
Yeah, and I mean, like, I'm pretty sure, like, most of us would be willing to help you with, like, other stuff in the meantime. Because, I mean, like, hey, like, Umbra's a pretty good fighter. I like to think I do okay, even if I'm not always, like, I barely do spells, but I know how to do other things, so I can help there. If you want to learn how to fix yourself up, I'll help with that.
Cool. I mean, I don't know. Just a couple of rounds of good berries. Give me a couple of days. I'll be back in
Yeah.
working shape.
You're telling me Artie's gonna let her keep working for us?
Bro.
I think Artie, who is a fucking lieutenant of the Thieves Guild,
Yeah.
can't say shit about life choices.
Also, that's his older sister.
Yeah.
What is
Older
he
sister.
gonna say to her?
That's true, that's true.
I want to talk to Umbra.
Yeah, that's fair.
Slumby
Slumby Umby. Yeah. Hey Umby.
It was a Pinecone. Oh, it's you.
No, I just heard about that nickname from Pinecone and thought I'd try it out. It's kind of fun. What do you think?
It's kind of like a little pet name thing, like that you give like a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In like a good way? Do you like dogs?
I mean, yeah, I like dogs in general.
Okay. Well, anyway, I just wanted to talk to you because I've thought a lot about our conversation about doing what's good. And I know that Thieves Guild doesn't sound like a place you can do a lot of good, but I think I can. I think I can really keep an eye on people, and especially now, make sure there's no shady shit happening in the city. And I mean, right now, obviously, it's a no-brainer. We're gonna do what's best for the world. But I mean, if we, whoever gets an after, I mean, a lot of people in my part of town could use a lot of help. They've been exploited a lot by, our city, Fane, when I kind of look around, Luceros. And I don't want people to grow up how I did. And I'm changing Lila's alignment to from true neutral to chaotic good.
This season of character growth.
Growth.
Yeah, I mean.
How dare you just do that?
I got told this in the car today. I was ecstatic.
I mean, I guess you gotta do good where you can, and I'm happy for you that you want to do good. But remember that if you're doing good in this way, you have a lot of personal responsibility.
I know.
When it comes to kind of quote unquote following the law and upholding something like that, there's a structure there, but these decisions kind of all come down to you, so.
I suppose it's hard to take some laws and authority figures seriously based off of what I've seen. I mean, the authority of the Great Unification, for example, they probably helped cover up my murder, so I'm not too jazzed about them, I guess you could say.
Understandable.
But I thought you should know that I really took what you said to heart. So look at me. 2 thumbs up.
I'm glad to hear it. And then I'll give Lila a little hug.
I think Charlotte's like teary. She grows up so fast.
Oh gosh.
She's like, Mom, Charlotte.
Don't call me mom.
Sorry.
Look at you. Call me
She's
mom.
definitely accidentally called Charlotte Mom a few times.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, I think she's like, at first a little bit shocked, and then she gets hugged. She's not used to having people she cares about she can touch.
Yeah, that's fair.
Want to play Go Fish?
Yeah, sure.
I cheat with Mav.
I no longer have an excuse not to.
Things don't change too much. But I feel like this really shows the reason that I had Act 1 end with so many of y'all sort of achieving the goals and the dreams that you had wanted. Is just like how you grow and change because of achieving those dreams. And I think in this moment, Lila maybe realizing that, like, hey, if I wasn't in charge of the Thieves Guild, it'd probably be someone way shittier than me.
Yeah, and I think she's like, at this point, I could direct them to probably do better things for where we are at.
Yeah. So taking a bath and trying to do the most good with it you can, where others would definitely not do so.
Sarah's better clean up their shit, is all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I do want to ask. T,
the thing.
have you thought about the
I have.
ethics and such?
Yes. So, Ace is going to enforce that the family rebuild themselves with some ethics, simply for the fact that we already had a target on our back for too long, and rebuilding ourselves does not lend itself to having less of a target on our back anytime soon. So the less damage we can do in the meantime would actually be for the better in the long run.
Okay. So
And
trying
that's
to do
how I'm
things-
going to explain it to them, basically.
Cool. And trying to do things a little bit more ethically than done in the past.
Mm-hmm. With some ground rules.
Yeah.
Um,
Any other role play things before we do a travel roll?
I think Gus had something for Sada.
Yeah, I was wondering who's gonna bring that up. He's being a piss boy right now, so
He's frying chicken.
he's frying chicken in there.
He is
Damn, Gus be frying chicken
chicken.
for real. We're gonna get a new one now.
I gotta wait for Amanda to make a new meme.
oh no.
On it.
Can you?
I guess at some point, I think Ace would want to approach Lila to like check in on her.
OMG me.
Yay. Hey, Lila, I know that we haven't really had much time to talk lately, but how's the Thieves Guild been? I know that was kind of sudden for you. I hope-
Yeah, I think I did a good job scaring them right off the bat, so now they just respect me.
Sounds like your transition went a little bit smoother then.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, I expose the Thieves Guild, they'll respect who takes care of them and who, they're afraid to cross, so it's kind of a fine line, but, yeah, I think things are going well. I think I'm preparing them well for what's coming. Is your family ready and focusing on that?
They're trying to be. As always, there's always a little bit of disagreement inside the family, and with the recent changes I've made, I know some are not happy with me, so that'll be fun to tackle.
Well, times change, so they just need to suck it up or die.
Damn, bro.
All so real.
Sorry. I suck it up or not die. I don't know. I'm trying not
No,
something
that's
new.
accurate.
I'm doing good. Suck it up or die.
Yeah, so she's like, wait a minute, no, I didn't mean to say that.
No, that's accurate.
It's
Ace
not here.
fully agrees with this idea. He's like, yeah, they should either die or suck it up. The problem is getting rid of them, honestly.
Right, but I guess I had a question.
Yeah.
Are you going to continue doing the whole enforcing of loans?
Currently, that is on a hold as Sadavus' sister, Safe, gets herself in order, as well as we're trying not to pull on the loans too heavily while the rest of the city is kind of in an upheaval with possible war on the brink.
Okay.
I was honestly hoping that we'd pull more of our, more doctors into our, organ donation business.
Okay. I guess, I don't know how, doable this is for you, but you are the Midnight Star. When you go back, if you'd go back to doing the loan enforcement, can you stay out of my part of the city and not touch anyone in the slums?
Sure.
Good. If I see anyone there touching anyone,
You have every right to take them out.
I'm not doing that.
That's
Especially after
understandable.
everything already went through.
No. And to be honest, they never really panned out all that well for us. We try our best to help when people ask for money, but we'd be better off to keep targeting the,
Fame?
Hmm?
Fame?
Yes. That usually made us the best money.
I mean, if they have more money to give.
No. In theory. Some of them kind of sit atop a throne of lies, if you will.
Right.
Of course, you can't really loan out money if you don't have any to start with, so that's the first problem.
It's Tim. It's
Oh, okay,
Tim.
I was like,
Don't know why it's
I'm gonna put
vibrating
this
so
in my
aggressively.
pocket. But thanks for checking in, though.
Yeah, I just haven't had a chance to yet, but I knew that this was thrust upon you suddenly.
I'm the youngest Thieves Guild leader ever.
By far the wisest.
I have been working on it. If any of you guys, I've extended this to other people. If you guys want lessons of meditation, I can help you.
And what does meditation do again?
You just clear your head so the demons don't get you. You know, like the Ghost Reborn.
But I like
And
my
then
demons.
and then you hit. So how Urkin does it is he'll hit you in the head a bunch until you stop thinking, and that works out really, really good.
Wow, that does.
Although you might have a headache for a little while.
Tim is dissing us in chat.
That does sound like quite a lot of fun, but I don't know, I kind of like my head demons.
Well, you know what? Maybe you should just think on it. And
Lila doesn't know what to do with that.
just think on it.
Yeah, I mean, the whacking
Because
sounds like fun.
eventually,
Oh, this is so
no minion.
It's too warm.
Donde es el minion?
What the fuck?
Are we gonna go watch Despicable Me 4 in theaters when it comes out?
Timothy.
We should.
Timothy Spearings.
Please.
Wait,
Dakota
is she
hasn't
her
seen
ace today?
the last two.
God damn it.
So I
Oh, is
guess
he screaming about it?
Yeah.
I have to go
Missed
cheat at Go Fish with Sodavis now.
Why would you do this to me?
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah.
fair. Some of us will never see it coming.
Yeah, I
It's the el minion.
won't.
Alright, any other
Did you have anything, buddy?
role playing?
I was just waiting to sit.
No, you're
I
fine.
didn't want to cut in front of everybody.
Oh, you're so nice.
Well, you're better than me.
Was there something that you wanted to do with Sonovus? We weren't sure.
We can do it. It can happen at a different time.
Yeah, I don't know if there's really like a.
Might make it.
I don't have like a way to like start it realistically because it's like we're going back because we're like we have to investigate. This
Yeah,
thing.
it can happen later.
Yeah.
Cool.
After we figure out what the fuck is up with Onyx.
Well then, yeah, let's make a travel roll. Whose
Oh,
turn
I
is
did it last.
I think
No, I
it's,
thought I did it last.
No, I did it
Yeah.
last.
it's
I did it.
Pinecone's turn.
What the fuck do I roll?
Penis.
Oh no, you
Oh.
actually need
Oh.
your d10s.
Oh, here, I'll give you
The
it.
things we said you didn't need.
Les
I
mignons.
have.
Oh wait.
Oh, because you just put them back, so you
Yeah.
can just get them out.
You like? Oh,
Yeah, right
You want to
here.
see my bone dice?
So this
They're
is like
carved
the
from
10
bone.
spot, and then that's
Real
the
bone?
1
Yeah,
spot.
animal
Okay.
bone.
Oh.
Don't ask me what
It's
animal,
like
I don't know
it's
that.
basically out of 100.
But I want
And then you
to
add
animal.
10.
Yep.
Okay.
I would need to drill into one and do some sort of DNA analysis.
1.
41.
Some genome sequencing.
Or was it 31?
Should I get some
It was
Oh,
31.
okay.
buckhorns and
Hey,
get my
that's
dad to
also
make
That's
some?
like
one of
the
our-
highest one.
That's
that
also
we've
no.
got.
Oh, the last
I
one was
got
like 88.
That's an idea.
yeah. I
It
know.
was like, oh,
I
no,
got
it
really
was,
high.
yeah.
So that's our
guess my
second
dad.
best one because you three rolled real
My dad's got a
low.
whole ass
What is the
bucket
one of the trail?
of horns
Uh,
that
Cole
he's not doing anything
sees,
with.
Really?
Yeah,
like,
people
I have
keep
a chart.
donating them. And
Yeah,
also
has a
like
chart.
randomized events
Random
and
shit
travel
sometimes.
rolls.
Yeah.
Alright,
Nino
Across the
Way.
ribs.
Can
Like, give it a
somebody
shot, then he can say anything
give
for
me a
his
luck check. You are adding nothing to this,
I can do that
and
next
you want a high number.
Okay.
Luck check. Oh, I think.
Oh.
What?
Okay. Sorry.
What's going on?
What'd you get?
7.
Okay.
No.
Should've let you roll.
So you all are like 3 hours away from Onyx.
We've traveled the whole week already?
Yeah, you've traveled the whole week.
Alright.
You're about 3 hours away
Jump scare.
from Onyx. I need to update the days. Oh my god.
Oh
Oh my god, damn, Cole, get it together.
Should I take 1 week off of my injury?
Yes, so anyone with an injury should take 1 week off.
Don't
Which-
have one.
I do think that I think everyone had at least like 2 weeks on their injury.
Yup.
I got nothing.
Yeah, Artie's down to 1 week as well.
I didn't have one in the first place. Get fucked.
Oh.
Umbra should have more injuries.
I should have like
So
100.
horrible
Yes.
amount of injuries.
You should have broken almost every bone in your body.
There should be like a +8 to hit me.
The below 7 roll for that fight was to hit Umbra. Anyway, so yeah, give me some perception checks.
Oh, from everyone?
Is this sight perception?
Yeah.
I
So yeah, you can use your eagle.
Hawk.
Hawk.
Pardon.
No, I
What
was
are we
just
doing?
like
Unnatural 20.
because you
Unnatural.
Yeah.
But
What
yes,
is this?
eight
Perception?
Oh, perception. I got
Nineteen.
good perception.
I also got a dirty 20.
Dirty slit little
Okay, that's
20.
a
hot.
cunty 20.
Ooh, okay, that is a 28.
28.
25.
Jeez. Actually, how's Artie doing? Artie, the only one rolling regularly at like a 10.
I rolled a 1 on my Pinecone Insight.
Everyone else, 20 and above. I'm gonna say y'all clock it very quickly. About 3 hours out of Onyx, you see off in the distance a larger ship. Now, again, with 20 and above insights, I think you all notice very immediately this ship is unmarked. It doesn't have, like, usually if it's some sort of pirate or if it's a city, it has, like, you know,
Something.
city flag or, like, some sort of, you know, Jolly Roger looking ass flag of some sort. Fully unmarked ship. So you do not know who this ship belongs to. But it's sort of like sailing, y'all are like, you know, coming towards Onyx, and it's sort of sailing at like an intersect point, right? Like, so yeah, y'all are like getting closer, and it's sort of sailing across your front.
Can we just...
Yeah, right. How do we? She's coming for us.
We
Do we
likely
know that
can
they're
out.
coming for us?
Yeah.
I would say on the perceptions, if they have seen you, they are not like changing course to you.
Yeah, they're
You're
coming
just sort
to,
of like
we're gonna
naturally on a
Oh,
course where
naturally,
you're
okay.
going to get close
Okay.
together.
Well, I mean, like, chances of
But it
Yeah,
seems
but-
like they're just traveling.
So we're gonna.
Should we just like park, let them go by, and then
We
head
can
on
Yeah,
our way?
That's one thing to test
Fair.
intentions. If they start turning towards us, that is a sign that they intend
Yeah.
to
We can
make
like
contact.
stop and then point like slightly away from them
There
or something.
is
like
always the possibility that is a ship from
On it.
no, what's his bitch face?
Crix?
Crix, and that it's going to attack Onyx.
Well, I mean, they're on an intercept point with us.
Yeah.
And we're headed directly
Just
towards
going
Onyx.
away,
So
then.
he's not necessarily going to Onyx. Could be
Or
coming
just
from
go
Onyx
below.
if it's Crix.
Alright.
Yeah. I
Then
mean,
yeah, I guess stopping would be our best testing
Actually,
solution.
wait. I'm gonna say, Ace, give me an insight check.
Ah!
Insight or history, one or two.
My family doesn't have any ships, you bitch.
Or do they?
Or- Dun dun dun.
You've been away for over
2 weeks.
What if your
They
brother
bought
was
a
just like,
boat.
we need a
Would you say
really
it was
good
insight?
spy network,
Insight.
and then gives you a
Okay.
fucking navy.
Yeah.
Insight. Okay.
It's gonna be
that's
like
not
the
bad.
Matt Damon movie. We
18.
bought a zoo, but it's a
Oh,
boat.
that's a 24.
24?
Yeah.
As you say, it could be one of like Crix's ships. You remember that the like field or the shipyard, all of those ships were unmarked. None of them
Yeah.
had colors. So I think as you said it, you're like, oh wait,
That's actually a
I
it is a
viable
Crix
option.
ship. Now here's the thing: months of nothing. At this point, it's been like 3.5 months of absolutely nothing.
But as soon as we leave the city,
And 3 hours away from Onyx, here is a big ass Crix ship.
So
He might have taken over the whole city already and has just been waiting for
do
us.
we just like attack this one?
Do we have the manpower for attacking this one?
Yeah.
You know, because
I don't know what his ships have.
we
on
see
them.
it, so it sees us.
Yeah.
hold on.
They also know exactly which ship is ours because they've stolen it
We
before.
didn't bring
the
this.
ship turns.
I told you
I
so.
think we're getting into
I
combat.
told you so.
I think
Alright.
that's a Crix ship.
Me no likey.
So,
I know Pinecone. I know.
Did
Pat,
we-
pat, pat.
we don't have
Pinecone's still
Benji's
tired
weapon on
from
our ship,
last
right? Like that was in
Pinecone's
Onyx.
never met
Yeah.
Crix.
Damn it.
Good.
Shoot.
Oh
you're
my
right.
god, yeah.
Pinecone's never met Crix. We're
Oh,
just
wait.
talking about some stranger.
Here's the thing,
I
right?
forgot about that. I
Uh,
feel like Pinecone should start questioning.
So much of Crix's knowledge of this group came from the fact that like he kind of was a Benji, right? And like he has the knowledge of y'all. You never met Benji, therefore Crix and all of the different Benjiverse Benjis don't know who you fucking are. Pinecone
That's
is a wild card right
fantastic.
now.
You are our secret weapon.
So
Well, Benji
truly,
did
in a way, a like secret weapon of
I'm throwing Pinecone.
Yeah, but he kind of just ignored them.
Crix has no idea that Pinecone
Yeah.
would be with y'all.
I'm throwing Pinecone at Crix, and
Let's just see what happens.
Like a rabid cat.
now I want you to hold out a javelin like this with smite on it, and we'll actually have Umbra throw you like a
Yes.
spear.
Because it's a much bigger boat than ours, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's an actual battle, not
Battleship.
battleship,
Or
but like
maybe we can talk our way out.
Well, that has never
When has
worked
that ever
before.
gone well for us
That has
with Crix?
never worked before. He just
So,
beats
like,
the shit out of us.
I don't know how much that would actually help y'all, but I feel like if there's ever a scenario where it's like we need someone that Crix doesn't know to do this thing, Pinecone would be the only person.
So
As long
Pinecone, you're
as
gonna
you are
stay
able
out
to
of
keep
sight as much as you
Pinecone's
can.
secret.
Yeah, I was gonna say Pinecone's secret sounds good to me.
Our little green
yeah, we
secret.
should just try to like probably outdrive this thing. Because
Yeah,
I
'cause
think
we are
we're
faster.
probably faster. I won't say for sure; they might have better tech, but
Okay, but if we outrun them,
We are little, but we are fast.
Yeah,
we're
can we
going away
cast-
from Onyx again.
I'm
we
gonna
cast
say
they're
Based on
perpendicular. It's not directly out of the way, but
I'm gonna say that Pinecone is just like, I don't know what's going on, but and then makes themselves invisible.
That's just the immediate reaction every
That's
time.
so cute. Every time they turn
I would
into
say
something
that
invisible.
I'm considering this as live deliberation time. Ship's
Yeah.
getting closer.
Okay, so
We
We
need to
can-
start
I think
going.
we need to just outrun it.
The problem is, even if we do, they'll just wait for us outside the city.
unless
they have-
are just
if they've taken it.
If they take it, we don't know for sure. I say we just go around it, outstrip it, lead it a little bit of ways, start making our way back to Onyx. We can get a better read of what's going on once we're close to Onyx.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna need a contested piloting check for performance.
So for performance, I
So basically, whoever's piloting the
Should
ship, we're gonna
have
see who
a plus-
maneuvers better.
would have a plus 16, and I can't roll unless I get a natty. I can't roll.
You have to beat an 18 on the performance.
Okay, so that's a
So 29.
20. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you like maneuver, just enough around it to where it ends up having to like pivot and turn around again and is following behind you. Here's the thing. I'm gonna say it's probably like 900 feet away, and it is just as fast as you. So y'all have the same speed.
Alright, we're not slowing down.
So it's like
Can't trust Umbra.
the gamble right now is go to Onyx with the like belief that we can get away from this thing. This thing seems like it's following you.
yeah. So I'm just gonna keep going.
Yeah, I say
Wait.
keep going towards Onyx.
Guys, I have a really stupid idea.
But
Well, if it's stupid,
I like stupid
it's
ideas sometimes. If they
part of
work.
it. Okay.
What if we let this thing follow us far enough away from the city that we can throw down one of the live thumpers and let a worm take it?
But it's Crix's.
It's Crix's ship. We don't know
Ah,
how
you're
extent
right.
of control he
We don't
has
know
over
if Crix
sand
is on the
demons.
ship or not.
If he is on the ship, it's not going to go down. If he isn't, there's no guarantee that the sand demons will attack the ship if he's not there.
Yeah.
I'd rather.
We don't know the level of control he
I'd
has.
rather deal with it
forgot.
at the city than in the middle of the desert.
At least in a city,
I'd
we
rather
could.
not hit the city with anything more than what we...
Once we have the city in sight, though, we can make that evaluation.
True. Alright.
Alright, so you're
Pilot us closer to the city.
Cool. You all
You got
head
this,
to
Lila.
the city of Onyx.
Oh.
Can everyone give me perception checks, please?
Or...
I hope this is as good as my last one.
18 again.
That's a
Seven.
28 again!
Yeah, perception checks on site, everybody.
28 again.
28 again.
14.
18, 14,
13.
13,
Another dirty 20.
another
Oh,
dirty 20.
okay.
I'm gonna say, everybody notices as you get to Onyx, you see there is a lot of ships surrounding Onyx.
No.
And as you get closer, you see that all these ships are unmarked. Onyx
No.
is under siege.
I knew it.
Alright.
You see
So we got a scout ship. after
hundreds
us.
of ships
Yeah.
surrounding Onyx. I'm gonna say 28
It's terrifying. It's bigger than this.
At least 1,000.
Jesus Christ.
At least 1,000 ships?
At least 1,000.
So we ain't fighting our way out of this one.
No.
And I'm gonna say, from seeing Rick's shipyard, this is like his whole ass army is here.
Hightail it for the next city.
I'm gonna say
No.
a bunch of I'm gonna say anyone 20 or 22 and above. You notice that at 4 points around the city are these massive like barges. They're like 5 or 6 times the size of a regular ship. And on the center of these barges is a gigantic towering crystal structure that seems about 30 feet tall. And it's
yellow
crystal.
Oh, bitch.
And I'm gonna say at one point in this like blot around the city, you see a massive frigate. And on the front of the frigate, I'm gonna say on a 28 from this far away, you can see on the front of the frigate
I got those
is a like it's just like a giant ship.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I was also wondering.
I know what a frigate is. I know my military ships.
And
I
on the
know
front of the
slurs.
frigate, you can see a like massive painted wolf face, and I think you see like this is the command ship.
Yeah.
Griggs has fully surrounded the city with his army, and the frigate that was chasing y'all was definitely just a scout ship trying to keep you away.
Well, it was unsuccessful.
All right. I'm gonna say actually on another 28 perception, or on another 28 perception, I'll give you this as well. You have that ship following behind you. I'm gonna say any more maneuvering is gonna be a disadvantage to like get away from it, because it's like so close. It's kind of hard to maneuver at that distance. I'm gonna say on 28 perception, you can see that as soon as you get within sight of the city, you see 5 ships off in the distance sort of break away and turn and start coming towards y'all.
We are not equipped to deal with this on our own. We need to make contact with the other cities.
Cool. So, we don't know anyone in the cities, so we
Correct.
have to go to
We'll have
them.
to go to
the
them.
next closest city. If they're all here, they can't be elsewhere.
True.
True.
That
All
does
right.
mean fighting 6 ships.
Or just outpacing them till we reach that city.
They're the same pace.
We're ahead of them right now. We can do it.
Yeah.
The Ghost Reborn
My dick! I'm
has been
Don't do it.
relatively silent.
Don't do it.
intellectual fortress on myself.
What does that do again?
It gives me advantage on wisdom.
Okay. Has been like relatively quiet after you've been doing this training. Immediately your head floods with fear that is not your own. And I think in your head you hear, no, we can't go anywhere else. We need to get inside. Trust me.
Why do we need to get inside?
I think you in your head, you get flashes of a greener world through the eyes of someone that you can't like see, like you're looking through someone's perspective. And what you see is someone standing on some sort of overlook, looking at this massive, like spiraling, a city with like spiraling towers, and you see that an army is surrounding the city, and at 4 points around the city are these massive towering yellow crystal figures. And I think like the Ghost Reborn floods your head with this thought and this image. I've seen this before. You can't get help from them. You need to go in. I can get you there. You need to wish for it.
This is in your head. You can't help it.
Yeah.
No, can't help at all.
insight to see?
Yeah, go for it. I'm gonna do this with advantage as well.
Excellent. So I'm gonna do. So it's gonna be 25.
25. This is the first time the Ghost Reborn has been just trying to use you and wait for your most your moments of most necessity to offer its help, and it got you once. This is the first time that it's shown any other emotion than that of trying to fund you. I think that you feel that this is genuine fear for its life, which you didn't think it had.
Was that from your first life?
I've seen this all before.
If he wants you to do this so bad, the wish should be free.
I was actually thinking that.
Yeah. Don't make him.
Can I? Let's strike a deal.
That's not how it works. You need
Why
to
not?
make a wish.
So you can kill me faster? You want this badly.
Die later. It's your choice.
So it's die later or die now. That's not how it works.
Sounds like he's desperate to me.
He is desperate, but so are we.
I liked our first idea better. I'm not willing to sacrifice you.
I have 2 wishes left.
Lila, our life is shitty enough that you're gonna need one. And I don't think now's the right time.
They need us.
All of our families are here.
Damn it, Lila, we need you!
Yeah.
I have 2 more. Please, please.
Lila, I think in your head, the ghost says, now or never. You have a choice right now. A very important choice.
No one look at Amanda so we can't influence
Kind of like
this.
what we
No
did
one look
I'm
at
gonna say,
Amanda.
everyone look away.
I was
going
gonna say Lila's going to look at Umbra.
Okay, I feel like we can do that in a second here if you want to look at Umbra. I'm just gonna say it. This is almost as important as the last decision we made of like y'all where you're going next. And this one is on Lila. You have 2 options. One, strike it out to the next city and see if you can make it, which I'm like as a DM I'm saying is possible. Don't get me wrong. I'm not forcing. I'm not like trying to force your hand here. Your other option, Ghost Reborn obviously knows something you don't, and is telling you that you need to get inside the city. Blind trust, but I will say with that insight, you can tell that the ghost like is not trying to trick you right now.
Yeah.
So
I think as Lila, she's really become connected to Umbra, and so she's going to look at him and say, "Hey, it's for the good. I can do something. Yes or no?"
I don't think I can influence this decision, right?
This is Lila looking to Umbra for the split-second guidance
I'm
of
just gonna
nod. That is all the confirmation Lila needs. Okay, but you only give model answers first.
I think you feel like a begrudging acceptance of those words.
I wish to be inside the city with all of us.
Two orange lines appear in front of you, and the second wish goes away. What is, if Lila was to choose one place in the city that she would consider to be where she wants to go right now, the most safe, where would it be?
Literally, her attic apartment.
Yeah.
And
Like
Joyce.
in Joyce's Choice?
Yep.
Cool. You say
I like this music.
Yeah.
Oh!
Music.
You say that. Immediately, this like crackling energy erupts out of Lila, engulfing all of you, including Artie and Izzy.
Is Pinecone
and-
still there
and
but
Pine-
invisible?
and Pinecone, and invisible Pinecone.
I feel like Pinecone, whenever they're invisible, is just like holding on to Lila's pant legs.
And you, all of y'all are blipped out, and I think you feel like I feel like the best way to describe it is when they like teleport in Harry Potter and their face is being like stretched and shit as they're being like
apparating.
drawn, as they're like apparating and you're like drawn through, like fucking folded into space and then blasted out. And you all appear. Well, actually, I'm gonna say as y'all are being like pulled away and everything's a blur around you, you can generally see like where you're being pulled to. You see ships descending on the Shardy 2 and opening fire as you are not there. And I think the last thing you see as you are like yanked into the city is the Shardy 2 going down. And y'all are like yoinked into the upstairs attic of Joyce's Choice. And fucking everything falls to silence as you are inside the city.
I guess I'll turn to Lila.
I think I want to
Alright,
puke.
what now?
Are you okay? First of all,
Well, yeah, I don't.
I want to say two things for Lila. Do you want to start with the cool thing or the bad thing?
I want bad first,
Okay,
and then I want you to raise my spirits.
that's actually really fair. So bad thing first. The Wisdom Save DC does go up. So well, it was a 20, and because of the work that you have been doing with Erkin, it only goes up to a 21 instead of a 22. So
what a
slightly
treat.
better.
What a
Slightly
treat.
better.
Erkin is gonna fucking brain you with the stick though when he sees
Okay.
you next.
Yeah, he was.
That's fine.
But then the good thing, Lila has a new ability.
Yay!
Once a day, you can teleport you and any allies within sight to a place that you have like intimate knowledge.
Okay.
Shit. Alright.
My ass.
So
Straight
like,
into Gus's hand.
Yeah.
goes up Umbra's ass. Yeah, so once a day teleportability, all of you and your allies to a place that you know intimately. I feel like that would be Joyce's Choice, probably Skyrider headquarters, and actually it might just be those two locations. I think it's a location
Not
that you would have to see
even
as like
Gideon's?
safety.
Ooh, Gideon's place maybe.
Oh, maybe Gideon's place, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
You're too
I
fucking
mean-
nice one more
So I guess
time.
it's not like a thing that you can just be like, I'm gonna memorize this location and
Yeah.
come here. It has to be a place that you feel safe.
so so
Yeah.
fun things.
Okay.
It might be just a slightly harder for me to deny the Go Through Lore, but not as hard as if I wasn't working with Birkin, so we will take that. Also very cool thing, I can teleport us to a safe place. Like welcome to my I guess I'll call this my childhood bedroom.
Oh.
Can I like perception check the room to see if there's any like things that are clearly Lila's in it?
Yeah.
To like get a better sense of who she was in this room?
Cool, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
I
for
can
that.
describe the room. I think parts of it
17.
yeah, so like there's definitely part of it that there are clearly like an old gnome woman's like storage
Oh yeah.
at one half.
When you move on your
But she's
person, you
put
room
like
for
a kind of
storage.
like a purple type tapestry thing to like kind of cover that up. She has some nice jewelry boxes. And I think you
Do I
guys
recognize some of the
noticed
jewelry in there?
Roll a fucking
Fantastic.
luck check.
yeah,
Roll a luck check.
there's jewelry, there's like fun
8.
fun,
Nah.
yeah. There's like fun little paintings. I won't say whether or not those were obtained legally.
They were not.
There's like a little cat bed. I don't know, just sometimes just some random little trinkets, some notebooks, some regular books, like a bookshelf full. And like her Lady Obby get up and all of the crystals and things. And also, like a white dress and black hair dye, which you guys don't know that persona yet.
Oh, interesting.
So
I guess I'll take a look around and just be like, Isla, this is really cute.
thank you. That's
where
why.
Are we in the city?
Well, I guess is it technically the lower city or like the lower city? You know, this is where I live. So we're in what I perceive to be a safe space. So right now we pretty much just need to figure out what to do. Maybe we go to the Chancellor.
Why don't we try
the guy said
sending
that
stone?
the ghost man said that we needed to be here. What does he want us here to do?
That's a great
hold
question.
On.
Is
Give
he
me
gonna?
a second.
Oh.
I need answers now. We agreed.
We'll talk later.
What?
When is later? Where do you want me?
I don't think you're gonna respond.
He's gone. He says later. You know,
Okay,
you
that's
can't-
super helpful as always.
I'm gonna try sending stone. Actually, let's hear if Am said first.
Oh, I was.
Okay, I'm just gonna try sending stoning people. First of all, I'm
Yeah.
going to attempt to send stone the Chancellor.
Yeah, what do you say?
Is this working now? Can you hear me?
I think you have a pause, and then you get back. How the fuck did you get in the city?
There's some weird magic bullshit. We've been trying to contact you since we got to Miston.
Yeah, we haven't been able to contact anybody. Get your asses over here, like, pronto.
Where's here?
The
Chancellor Hall, whatever the fuck.
the Chancellor Hall.
Council.
Camp, yeah.
Chancellor
like,
Camp.
like the council building.
Okay.
Also,
Is it safe to move throughout the city right now?
Yeah, no, we're fine in the city.
Okay.
I was sending stone. Like I guess Waylon and Jewel will be like, are you guys both okay?
I think again you get the same thing of like how the fuck did you get back in the city, Waylon?
Oh well, you know my genie wish.
And then Waylon's like, genie?
I will just meet me downstairs and enjoy Joyce's choice.
Okay.
You have to go
yeah,
quickly, but I want to see you.
Yeah.
I'm checking up on my siblings, by the way. And Skylar, I'm checking up on her. My siblings and Skylar, I'm checking on them.
Okay, it's like same, like what the
What
fuck?
the fuck?
Like, are you guys breathing? Are you
We're
living? Are
slippery
you
little
healthy?
guys.
Yeah.
We got the feet.
I do feel like anyone who contacts anyone, it's very much just like, come see us when you can.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
And I go down,
Yeah.
down the steps.
I don't feel
Nice.
like I have to roleplay it, but yeah, I contact my family.
Yeah. Where is everyone going? Are we splitting up, staying
No,
together?
we'll
I
probably
think
just.
we need to go to the council.
I mostly just want to, because we're there, I could probably just lay eyes on people.
Yeah.
And
I think as soon as you go downstairs, both Jewel and Waylon just like run up and give you a hug.
I hug them very tightly.
Yeah.
I have to go see the Chancellor. Miston is fucked. Everything's fucked.
Okay, girl.
I love Jewel.
Jewel,
The
you're
pause.
so sweet.
You go do what you have to, and then come back, okay?
Yes, yeah.
We need to figure some shit out here, too.
What do you mean?
Well, city's under siege, and things changed a little bit, but go do your
In
thing. Good way, in a good way. At least in a way I think you'd approve.
Okay, you know what? I trust you. I trust you, Jewel.
Great as
Okay,
hell.
I like kiss her on the
It's all
forehead.
singing.
I squeeze Waylon's
Setting
hand.
singing.
Be back.
And yeah, I think he squeezes back, yeah.
And then
You had your chance, motherfucker. It's
Blo-
my chance to romance now.
blow
I
a kiss
knew
at
it!
Joyce.
I knew the ship had sunk. It's not gonna happen.
I think Joyce, Joyce, who didn't like run up and give you a hug or anything, but I see as you went downstairs, immediately just started making coffee and gives it to you, in like
Thank
a
you, love
to-go
you.
cup. It sounded like you needed it,
I
so
do.
you go do your thing, girl. Okay.
Everyone, this is Joyce. Anyway, bye.
Hi, Joyce. Bye, Joyce.
But what the fuck?
I
Is
love
there-
that that's people's reaction.
Is
to
there
my phone.
any more coffee on the table at all?
Yeah.
Grab one too.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm grabbing one as well. Thank you,
I was
Joyce.
actually
Thanks.
asking if it's been more than an hour since we first saw the ship.
Oh.
No, I mean we were 3 hours out from
Yeah,
Onyx when it
yeah.
happened.
Okay, but I didn't know if like
Okay.
how how far the Ghost Reborn. Okay, so I'm no longer invisible.
Oh
at
yeah,
this
you
point.
would be invisible now. Alright. So y'all are heading to the council building.
Should we tell Katia that we're
Yeah.
Oh, I
Heading
can.
there.
Katya, we're back in the city. I'll need to talk to you at some point. Somewhere where you...
How the fuck did you get back?
That's part of what I want to talk to you about.
Okay. I'm at the council building right
Oh,
now.
perfect.
Perfect timing.
But I figured you want to talk somewhere private after.
Probably.
Cool.
The confusion. Why?
I mean, she doesn't know that we know about VFD.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
she
she
does.
does. Though.
Well, I mean, that exists,
And
but
then
she
she
doesn't know
said
that we got
to shut
more
up.
info.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all head to the council building. As you are walking through the city, things are a lot more locked down, as you can probably imagine. Like, this is, for real, it's like a city under siege right now. So there's not the usual, like, hustle and bustle. Everyone is probably off doing something important. And you make your way to the council building, again, pretty empty inside, but you make your way up and into the council chambers. And I'm gonna
These are
say,
new councilmen too. They're untenured.
yeah,
Oh, no.
there's just like a lot of arguing. There's a lot of like
Bedlam.
Skyrider people who seem important, who are like, you know, talking to each other. You see that like Katya and Ephenora are both like in the center. There's like a giant table with a huge map of the city and like ship placements and shit. And they're both just like yelling and talking to people. Seems like a lot is happening.
Accurate.
But as y'all sort of approach Ephenora and Katya, you see that she sort of like tells some people to fuck off and gives her attention to y'all. And so she's like, you know, telling people to go away. Okay. Where the fuck? What happened?
Well,
Do you want what happened to Miston, or
we'll
Just the
give you
whole
all of
story,
it.
yeah.
We'll just give you all of it.
sure?
We're not telling. Sending
So
Stone
I
to
guess
the party.
let's do this. I'm assuming you tell her everything except what you decide as a group.
Yeah.
you're not
Yes.
telling
So
her.
I don't think we should tell her about what's beneath the sands of Wessant.
right?
Oh,
I think
yeah.
we should
No,
tell her
that
that
was
we found
it.
nothing.
Plus, it's not there anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we probably tell her everything
But
about
Miston, absolutely tell her everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Except that
You know,
Uncle is
brother
related to
parasite.
anything.
Oh,
Uncle
yeah.
Care.
We can say I had a dream with
You
it,
had a
but-
premonition about it, but we don't know what the fuck this guy's from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
And break.
All right.
I assume we
Um,
talked about it on the way there.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay.
If it's any consolation, the people left in Miston don't seem to want our help, so this seems a bit more prevalent right now.
Yeah, when we
Yeah.
figured we couldn't contact anyone, we should come back here.
Yeah. You see those 4 tower things outside?
Yes.
Seems like as soon as they arrived and put those in place, but as soon as they just arrived in general, couldn't talk to anyone out of the city. And we don't know how the fuck they snuck up on us, but they did. And we can't talk to anybody on the outside. No one's checked in on us. We've gone radio silent. No one's checked in, so I don't know what the fuck that's about.
Well,
but
It might have to do with the ships they've got patrolling the outside of the city for scaring
We
off
were chased
strangers.
here
Right.
for sure.
okay.
And
Well,
So
they
any
have
help
big
that
ass
might have come
ships.
from other cities
great.
might have gotten chased
it's
off.
great. It's great. Okay. Right. So I'm assuming you want to know what the fuck's happened here.
Would
Yeah,
love.
like
Yeah.
roughly how long ago would be great.
Okay, so
least
about
a
a
week.
week after you left,
course.
some rioting started. People were a little, let's just call it upset at the fact that nothing had happened and we were in a bit of a disarray. And that just seems to be perfect timing, right? They
No.
show up out of the blue.
Not perfect timing. He planned that. Crix
Probably.
waited this long so that there would be rioting.
Yeah.
Probably.
A great distraction.
And
Right.
make sure the people that knew him best were out of the city.
We had a bit of a fight straight off. We lost a lot of ships. The only thing that saved us was that we had some unsolicited support from some of our underbelly parts of the city. And that sort of pushed the tide a little bit, and we were able to push him out of the city. And now it seems like they're just sort of waiting us out, which is great.
Do I need to roll anything to hide my proud smirk?
I will send in Stone Jewel.
I think it's okay.
Can I send in Stone Jewel and be like, did you help try to fend off the city?
Yeah, that's mainly what I wanted to talk to you about.
Oh, I love you so much.
Well, I mean, shit was blowing up everywhere.
Oh my god,
so,
you're so badass. Okay, we'll have drinks
You
later.
too, girl. Oh my god. Let's get some drinks and catch up.
I'm like,
the drinks are rationed, but that's fine.
The drinks are rationed.
we'll make more.
We can find some at Benji's place.
We'll make more.
He left his booze when he traveled back in
You can't
time.
tell me the Thieves Guild doesn't make moonshine. Sorry.
Oh, they are making some like fucking.
Anyway, yeah, a little bit of pride.
We are able to create basic materials for ourselves, and things along that line. But without the support of the other cities, we've got about 6 months is our timeline here. We have 6 months until we are out of enough to support everyone in this city. So it seems like, at least my interpretation of what happened was that this Crix gentleman realized he couldn't just roll over us. This Crix fucker realized he couldn't really just roll over us, and then is now going on the wait game, waiting us out.
Yep.
Since we didn't have any crystals removed from underneath our walls, he couldn't summon the worms.
And since he's old as fuck, he's good at waiting.
Yeah.
So,
old people do that.
and it seems like now that we are the 3rd city at risk of being destroyed, which is fucking amazing, of 8. That's cool. That's great. That's
I would argue
fun.
that Miston is basically gone.
Yeah, we're the 3rd.
Oh
the
yeah,
3rd.
there were
We're
8
the 3rd.
cities,
Yeah.
and now
Hey,
there's
Starling.
6 left.
Yeah, but you were like
Miston, and now us.
No, the way that she worded it was like, we're under threat, and I was like, well, no, Miston's fully gone.
Yeah, I think she meant like or she meant like Onyx is now kind of 3rd in line to be destroyed.
Yeah.
By various means.
Accurate.
You know, is there... I guess we can look around for you, Bad Morning Tell, see if there's any way to take down those fucking crystals.
Right. I actually wanted to talk to y'all about that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Privately.
I'm actually kind of impressed that he waited this long to take down the city that Katya lives in.
What?
That was hella pointed. Ace.
No, I'm just saying, Katya's the one that...
Evanora catches that immediately and turns to you and is like, turns to you and looks at Katya. Katya, do you know this Crix? And I think Katya looks to you.
That's not how I meant it at all. I was literally like, well, Katya's the one that got all of the cities to work together. If you want the cities to fall apart, that's the person I'd hit first.
Deception, please.
But that's what I meant! You son of a bitch!
I think deception
That definitely
to
came off in
hide,
a completely
deception to
different
hide
air.
the unintended consequences.
This is-
Can I help?
Yeah,
Get it,
I would
take
be like,
advantage from other people.
yeah,
Okay.
Jesus, Ace.
That's not what I meant.
if I was,
Your
And-
words
and-
can be interpreted in
Yeah,
many
I-
fashions. Be clear when you speak.
if I was an enemy
We'll be
warlord,
fine.
I suppose I would probably hate Katya too.
That's a 28.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not even
Oh,
gonna
Jesus Christ, Ace.
Right.
Yeah, I was like,
Damn, we're doing the beef from the castle.
I kind of forgot about that.
Right, we need to talk in private.
Yeah.
Right.
Agreed.
Private it is.
And I think she leads all of you through this,
hate it when I
this
forget.
crowd.
Does Katya
of,
stay
like,
behind or she come
young
with?
people. Katya comes with.
Okay.
Good.
And so the
eating all
like
your
what,
candy.
8 of you, something like that,
You
go
left on the table
into
when you go.
Katya's private office. It's a mess in here. It's
I believe
an
it.
absolute mess.
Poor
Yeah,
woman.
This woman is.
No, I don't think it was ever organized.
I don't think it was. Yeah, I don't think it was. Like, even it's messier
Probably
now than it
inherited it
was.
that way.
Yeah.
She runs an entire city.
And I think she like leans on her desk and looks at all of you. So we have a problem. Y'all are hiding shit from me. So let's just go into this a little bit. We have a group of random ass people who seem to be so intricately involved in everything that's going on. You happen to work for Benji, and then Benji, our chief scientist and weapons producer, goes missing.
Okay, that one was an accident.
A certain death inside of a prison facility, and I think looks at you when she says that. Someone who may or may not be involved in things. A disappearing father who is still off of the radar, and you and your family just know nothing about. Here's the thing. I'm not a fucking idiot, alright? You all are so involved with this Crix character and whatever is going on, and I'm just gonna say this right off the bat. If you do not take this chance right now to tell me what the fuck is going on, I do not want you involved in this process anymore. I will not call on you for any more missions, any more jobs. Open the fuck up or get the fuck out.
You're kind of a bitch.
I was like,
People didn't vote for me for being nice, so thank you.
I saw this like, I didn't vote.
I just realized that at some point, Umbro definitely had the police at his house to be like, hey, your father disappeared from the council. Do you know what's going on? And he was just like,
Nope, not a clue.
I guess here's anyone can roll an insight if you want.
I would love to insight
Yeah.
her. I would love to insight Katya.
oh yeah. Oh, you fuck.
17. And then I will also look at Katya and
That's
be
a
like,
23 on
23 on insight.
23,
Nice.
19. What do you?
can I insight Katya and just look at her and be like,
I'll say we'll do a counselor or a chancellor first, and then.
I would love
Yeah.
to insight Katya because I want to know, like, has she spilled the beans about VFD?
Chancellor. Here's the thing, y'all. You have not done the best job of hiding your involvement, and have
really
at
hard to.
some points truly just been like murdering your way around the city with your own gains in mind. This very
Fuck my dad.
intelligent leader of the city has noticed and is just being very genuine of like, and I see you see she's telling the truth. It's either tell her some stuff about what's going on, or she's not gonna want your involvement.
yeah, I'll look at Katya then.
Yeah, go for it.
I will also insight Katya.
I guess what are you looking for?
18. Like, I guess I'm looking for, like, is she also a little bit like, ah shit, do I have to start coming out? Or is she looking for us to, like, also
Yeah,
zip our
and
lips?
what is the vibe we're getting from Katya? Spill more about ourselves, or is she just like?
And is
cover
she
it up?
also like,
Or do I gotta start talking?
I feel like Katya. I feel a mix of both. Sort of like, kind of just like intrigued to see if y'all are going to spill stuff, but then you also see the sort of like fear of what you're going to say.
So she probably doesn't want us to spill anything about VFD.
Probably
Correct.
not.
And honestly, I don't
But
want
anything
to.
else we knew before the VFD, we probably can.
Should we start with the craziest thing first?
What's the
Man, you
craziest
gotta be
thing?
more specific there, Umbra.
Umbi?
You can lead. I'll follow. I'll add in details as needed.
So, I guess that comes to why Crix is doing this. Understanding who he is. Benji, your chief science officer.
Oh no, we're gonna start with this. Okay.
It's the craziest.
Accurate.
Seems to have invented some kind of way to go back in time in a similar manner to how the other crystal gun works.
You gotta shoot it.
And we were...
I'm sorry, other crystal gun?
The one that you
yeah.
need to.
And then I'm going to
Oh
just
Pull it out.
that and then just drop it onto the floor.
Yeah, see, he tried to shoot us with it.
Yeah. To send us, I don't know, to a different place, different
He
time.
wanted to stop the never end, but in actuality, he began the never end.
no! When we sent him back in time accidentally by himself, he spent too long in the past, and no one would listen to
Well,
his...
no, he got. Well. Anyway, Crix is not the Benji from this world.
He is a Benji.
He's a Benji. There
From
are 3 of them.
Well,
actually, that we know of.
that we know of.
Yeah. And so those two seem to have sealed other Benji away, but now they want to, quote unquote, make sure nobody can free this man.
Which is
Because
why he wants world
If
genocide.
he's freed, he's going to try to take away all personal free choice. Whatever that means, we don't know.
Okay. I'm going to compartmentalize this.
Yeah,
that's
take your
fair.
time, take
That's
your
the only
time.
way
There's
to
a
deal
lot
with
of
it.
layers to this.
So, if I'm understanding this correctly, Crix is Benji,
Yep.
or
A version of him.
a version of him,
Yep.
Right.
and he wants to destroy the world because there's something that a living person can release that he doesn't want to be released.
Bingo.
Yep.
So
Got
basically,
it.
he wants us to be destroyed just so we're not around.
Yep.
Right.
Very
Actually, that's why he
extremist.
did the Never End in the first place, so we wouldn't
Yeah.
free him. Presumably. Or maybe he's just actually
And-
crazy.
Why is this the first time I'm hearing this?
Well, we just kind of learned it.
People didn't really believe us. I mean, Benji, I guess, is the only person who knew.
Well,
He
Benji
kind of
didn't
said
really
he was-
believe us at first either.
Yeah.
He said we were crazy because the reason we got involved originally is because a version of Benji who showed up and then disappeared a couple of different times was like, you should talk to this guy.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was acting a bit like a
Literally
ghost.
a version
And
of
I'm
Benji
gonna be
made us
honest, I
talk
don't
to
know
him.
who to trust. There's,
There's a lot of layers to this.
Yeah.
That's the big one.
so,
That about sums
yeah,
it up.
that's about what's
I
happened.
will say, in Crix's benefit, he is trying to do it so that the thing that's under the sands won't interfere
Yeah, but-
with all of the other dimensions. But
But genocide,
that's not
I mean,
exactly the
Yeah,
goal.
I tend to take offense when someone tries to erase our whole existence.
Yeah, personally,
Genocide.
yeah. So,
I'm not saying it's
We're
good.
very
I'm
agreed
just
with
saying
that.
that's his reasoning.
So he
in
may
case
have
you wanted to
had
understand.
a few hundred years to prepare.
Yep. With intimate knowledge of everything that our
He's a
Benji,
monk, just so you know.
everything that our Benji knew before we sent him back in time. So we accidentally were our own mole.
I accidentally shot his crystal and
It sent him backwards. That's the really big, crazy one.
And is there anything else?
Yeah.
oh, what else? Now I'm trying to
mean,
remember. There's a lot of
She did point out various people going missing in the city.
Yeah, like your
Oh.
dad.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where's your dad?
My dad's in hell. Sorry, that wasn't in
I was
character.
gonna say, she's gonna- who's your dad?
My dad's in hell.
Never mind
So-
about it, honestly.
Hopefully in hell.
On the last
Still alive.
trip into the Never End, my father found a stone with markings on it that were pretty much unreadable. When he opened it up eventually, somehow, there was a worm of sorts inside that said that it would help him take back the Never End for the people. After that parasite got in there, it kind of took over his body. So for the last, is that 10? I don't remember the exact
Probably
number, 10, 12 years?
Yeah, about that.
He's pretty much been controlled by said parasite. And it seems that that parasite was working for the Benji beneath the sand.
Fucking Benji beneath the sand. Right, okay. So, I've been working with an imposter for 12 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. First of all, you're gonna leave that thing here, and points to the disabled weapon that you have plopped on the ground.
You guys don't know I broke it permanently.
I'm so silly.
And in a day or two, you will have your new ship.
I don't think we can take it anywhere yet.
But in the meantime, this has been a lot, so get the fuck out of my office.
Cool.
Yeah, that's fair.
Coolio.
I love how we just don't go into the Ghost Reborn. We don't go into the VFD.
We don't go into why the underbelly of the city is helping.
Like,
Did-
y'all
and parasites?
have so many secrets that she learns 2 huge things, and it's like, okay, so that's it. Yep,
I'm done.
That's logically all of
Yeah,
the
that's
secrets.
logically
There is
everything
so
you're
much
hiding,
more.
right?
That
And then
poor woman.
I will look at Katya as we leave.
I
Is
will
she
also-
leaving too?
Yeah, I think she leaves as well with y'all.
Hey Katya, we'd like a word real quick. Somewhere we can talk private.
Meet me at
Where's that, Katya?
Meet me at Skyrider headquarters tonight. I'll come to your quarters.
Sure. Right.
In the meantime, I was probably going to go to her guild.
Yeah, so I think this is the
I've
point
been
where
divided
all of
here.
y'all have people to check in on.
Yupper.
So, assuming that everyone sort of splits up right now, who wants to go first? I don't know. Anyone who's feeling?
Are you okay with going first? I don't have much planned really, other than
Okay. Yeah, we'll go
just
with
seeing
Umbra.
everyone in their status.
Yeah, Umbra. What does Umbra get up to?
I will go to the crib house. My mom, where my mom lives.
My
My
mom.
mom. Yeah, I think you go.
I guess I send a message kind of ahead of time that I'm going there in case people like get as many people who are available as possible.
Yeah, I think you go to Benji's apartment.
Not Benji's, my mom's.
Oh, you're sorry. I thought for some reason I thought you all were hiding him in Benji's apartment. Wait, okay, no, your mom's
That
apartment.
was original, but then they moved
switched.
her. They moved them.
I think as you enter, I do think that your sister, who her arm is in like a sling right now, and your mom, who looks fine, both like run up and give you a big hug. I think you see your dad in the kitchen, just like making food right now.
Oh, he's coherent.
And I think he turns around and he does like.
He woke up.
He doesn't like run up and give you a hug, but he does like
Not like
smile
last time we saw
as you enter, and it seems like he doesn't really know what to say, but he seems happy that you're here.
I kind of give like a nod and hey,
So,
I'm glad you're safe.
thanks.
I think your mom. Where were you? What happened?
So we went to.
I always hate it whenever Umbra starts with that because it's always a very bad explanation.
We went to the city of Miston because nobody was responding there. I'll give the rundown. I'll include that it seems that Uncle is Uncle.
Oh right, Unk.
I'm gonna drop that. I'm gonna turn to my father and be like, do you know anything about this relation or anything like that?
I think your dad sort of like you see like he was just making some sandwiches. Sits down at the table and sets down a plate of sandwiches. She was never very forthcoming about herself. I didn't realize that there were even siblings in this situation, or another one. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I can't do my help.
I guess I'll insight that.
Yeah, go for it.
Never trust Trust there is broken forever.
That is an unnatural 20.
A dirty 20? A cunty 20?
Yeah, he seems to be telling the truth.
Alright, so that's what we were up to, and then we started heading back, and through some magic we teleported into the city. Through all the guys.
I think Bloom is sort of like hand on your shoulder. When it comes to you, brother, I'll learn not to ask. You tell me you flew in with magic, you flew in with magic. That sounds good to me.
Yeah. Yeah, but you guys are alright?
Yeah, I got a bit scraped up when they attacked first, but doing okay otherwise. And luckily our house wasn't near any of the, mom and such. And I do think that as y'all are sort of walking to your respective parts of the city of wherever you're going to, you do notice that there are a lot of damaged buildings and such. Like Onyx does not look unscathed from whatever battle had happened here. So yeah, no, we're all okay.
There's just been the one big skirmish at the beginning, otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of smaller stuff, but nothing else major.
Okay.
If I had to guess, and they're not really telling us much from up in the Ivory Tower and shit, but it seems like we're playing the waiting game right now. We're gonna make a big move first.
Did you guys see anything about any of the riots that went on, right before this happened?
I wasn't there. I just heard that a bunch of people started smashing things up and
In a specific area?
Around Council Building, yeah.
Oh, Council Building. Okay.
A couple bricks in the window and crowds running around, all that stuff.
Yeah. No other rumors or anything like that?
Nothing that I know, no.
Okay. I assume were you two both in the house?
Well, I was up in the sky.
I was turning to my parents.
Oh, I think yeah. They both looked at each other and be yes, we were here the whole time. Seems like a situation to hunker down a little bit.
Well, I'm back in town, so I'll be up to something. So I'll see you guys around.
I think your mom looks at you. You're not gonna stay for dinner tonight? Lunch maybe?
I can have some lunch here. Why not?
I think I'll just sit down and have lunch together. An oddly
That hasn't happened in
wholesome
12 years.
experience after everything considered. But she give me an insight.
Adorable.
Damn, I hate
I don't know
inside.
if it's wholesome
I hate
or not.
inside.
Maybe it's
Yeah.
not.
No.
Inside checks are so
Umbra
not
finally
fun.
gets a good date.
Umbra's
3.
accent does
3.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck?
Yummy sandwich.
Yeah,
Turkey
Sandwich
sandwich.
is delicious. A turkey sammy?
sandwich.
Oh boy, turkey during rationing? Hell yeah.
I
It's
love
only
that
turkey
ration.
though. They didn't put anything else on the sandwich.
It's just turkey and bread.
Yep. There's no sauce. There's no nothing else.
It's a dry sandwich.
But yeah, I guess I'll hang out there for a little while afterwards. Head back to Skyriders.
Alright.
I guess I'd want to look around to see if I can see any graffiti or different markings or a leftover sign or something from the protests or something like that. Just to see if there's in the alleyways around, just see what kind of cluage there is. Investigation.
Good one. It's the
I don't know that. That was a good one.
No.
It was sudden.
It was cute.
unexpected.
It was cute.
Dakota did one last night that made me think he was
22.
dying.
22.
Sounded like a
You.
weird cat noise.
It was
I think there's a lot of general graffiti. Of they're lying to us and shit I think you notice on the side of the Fane building, in like very large printed letters that was not there before, VFD on the side of the Fane building. And I think you know that there is there is a side of the whole like VFD schism that happened that would love nothing more than to cause some chaos in old Onyx. And I think, I'm sorry to do this again, but give me another insight.
Oh boy, I love
Umbra
insight.
cannot be
boy,
doing
I
that.
still
Insight.
stand
Okay,
by
but
last
he
week's
can't roll a
statement. I
3
think they should
again.
help with genocide by starting with themselves.
But he
7.
can roll a 7, which is better.
7. You're not really sure what to make of the graffiti.
Okay. I'll bring that back and bring it up to people as they come in.
That's fair.
I've got a couple of things encountered, so I don't know.
I think at this point we're
Yeah.
probably just gonna like go around.
Yeah.
So I guess
Your turn,
Ace
Ace.
would be next.
Oh, sweet. I'm
Go
head
this
back
way.
to whichever current hideout my family is using.
Cool. I think just one of the like main like safe houses has just kind of turned into the new headquarters.
For now.
And you head back, and I think very similar scene as to what you saw in the council building, where a lot of people are in there and yelling, and there's a lot of chaos. I am gonna say, if you want to give me maybe like a perception.
Sure. It's a 5th perception tonight, and I still can't remember what the fuck my addition is.
So much perception.
16.
tonight. 16.
The
I
minion
think
hat
you
I
notice
will do.
2 things. I mean, basically everyone is here. Like
Yep.
your father, your par, your grandma, other various family members. I think you even see your cousin is here, and I
My
will
brother
say,
too.
What was that?
My brother.
Your brother too. I would say your cousin seems to be very involved in whatever disputes are going
Bring
down.
him
So
back
like
into
maybe a little bit. I think you see like immediately like, oh, he doesn't get involved, but he is involved right now. So maybe a little bit of improvement. But on that 16,
I scared him straight.
Here's the thing.
Oh no.
You see your brother is standing at the head of the table, and pinned on his chest is a makeshift midnight star. And standing next to your brother
Yeah.
is sorry, hey Sados, how do you say your dad's name again?
Rigel.
Rigel. Standing next to your brother is
Well, wait.
Rigel.
My dad is in this room, and he's okay
Nope,
with this?
nope.
Well, your dad is in here, yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
And I think
That's Rigel.
as you walk into the room,
Yeah.
everyone sort of like quiets down.
To be fair, they probably thought I was dead.
I'm gonna say 16 insight. They totally thought you were dead.
Yeah.
This is like I think that you get, and I think you see your brother is like shocked. Give me an insight on your brother, actually.
Sure.
We're
can't-
doing so much perceiving and insight.
I know,
Once
this
we're
is-
done with this perceiving, though, I have to say a fun line. You have to let me.
Of course.
21?
21. Your brother
21.
looked shocked in the sense of like they all definitely thought you were dead. I would say he doesn't look angry that you're back, and I think you get the gist of like they thought you were dead, and therefore like New Midnight Star was
Yep.
chosen, and he was making some decisions, but he doesn't look like upset that you're back.
Mm-hmm.
And I think everyone just kind of quiets and looks at you, waiting to see what you will say.
It takes a lot more than that to kill me off, guys. What have you been up to? Status report.
Confidence.
I think your brother unpins the like Midnight Star.
That's what you get for
bag.
receiving-
With him, I didn't even ask him to.
I know.
And I think he does like set it down at the table, looks at you, is like, thought you were dead. No offense.
None taken. I'm glad you stood up, or I'm glad you were able to step in while I wasn't here.
Well, what's going on is that we thought you weren't coming back after
Fair.
the army came, and then I took charge and made a bit of a decision that I hope you're okay with, but Skyriders were getting fucked, and we have ships and people, and so we lent a hand.
Thank you. I think that's the right call.
And then he looks at Rigel.
Mm-hmm.
That's not my scene. I can't ask.
Just wait.
Rigel, I'm just gonna say it, was very helpful in this.
I appreciate it.
And I think Rigel actually looks at you. You see he had like a sort of bag on the table. He picks up the bag, puts it on his shoulder, and looks at you and says, "Am I still out of the family?"
Don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at
Nope.
me, don't let me influence.
Depends on how mad you are after the next thing I have to tell you.
Okay.
When's the last time you talked to your kids?
Not recently.
I regret to inform you that your wife tried to attack Sodivus on our ship about 3 days into our travel.
Yeah, she told me she was gonna do something and then disappeared. It was her own damn choice, but
We didn't have time to bring her body back.
okay. So am I out or not?
Don't look at me, don't let me influence.
If you won't hold it against us, and as long as you don't have to deal directly with your kids, because I don't think they want to deal directly with you right now, I don't see a problem with it.
I think he looks at you, drops his bag back on the table. Always been loyal, always will be.
I appreciate it, especially while I was gone. I understand you all thought that I was dead, and I'm glad you were able to step in and to take over where you could. I would have done the same. Can't fault you for that. Now, the council is very happy that someone was able to help at least mitigate the damages. Still does not know my identity, so that's great. Miston is fucked, and I mean capital F. There is currently undead everywhere, and seems to be some form of infection that you can't stop. So, we got into the city by some fuckery of magic I'm not going to get into right now, but we were almost chased off by a scout ship. There's about 4 or 5 of them, along with all the other ships hiding around the city. So any help from outside, from the other cities, even with our complete radio silence in this city, null and void probably, unless they decide to get smart. Mm-hmm. As far as I can see it, there's no way in and there's no way out unless we figure out how to take out either the army or whatever those big fucking crystals are for. Now, I'm asking that you all give me some time to figure that out with my Skyrider crew, as we've already started working on it. My goal is to help out where we can. We can't exactly keep being the seedy underbelly of the city if there's no city left. Am I right?
Roll me persuasion with advantage.
You hear a harumph.
So that is a 22.
I think you actually, not to like go with that, but like you do kind of just hear the grumble of like, well, not usually our job, but we accept this, and people feel like it's like
this guy didn't give me a harumph.
Right.
And I think your dad, who was sort of like leaning down next to your brother, stands up, looks at you. So what is our next step then, daughter?
The next step is figuring out where it hurts. I want us to gather weaponry and allies. I know working outside the family is not our usual shtick, but working as 3 different factions of the same army is not helping us at all either. And they've got about 1,000 ships on us. With that being said, I need time and information. The council's going to give me some information. I've got a few meetings set up tonight for other information. If anyone hears any rumbling of something called VFD, I'm the first one you tell.
And I think like you know, a lot of people are just like nodding, and a lot of people just start to like head out.
I lean to my brother and I go, "What were the casualties?"
It wasn't great for us, Thieves Guild, and for the city.
Is everyone still obeying the layoff order on the Thieves Guild?
Yep, as far as I can tell. I think your dad sort of comes into this like more private conversation, and your father just says, "We have a lot of caches of weapons and armor that we can dig into. It will hurt a little bit, but we can provide more help if that's what you would like. Also, when you get a chance, if we could speak in private, that would be great."
Of course. I definitely think we could use the caches. I don't think we're ready for them yet. I don't want to just aim blindly. This is an enemy that unfortunately knew our steps all the way through. He waited for the city to riot. I'm sure of it. Which means he's about 10 steps ahead of us at all times.
Being able to hold a city hostage with seemingly the rest of the world not knowing, I would agree we have highly underestimated the intelligence of our enemy.
He's had a long time to plan this out. Good total of probably... How much time has passed? Probably a good 600 or 700 years to plan this out. So, yeah. As it stands, he knows what he's doing. I will say, there's probably a few things he wasn't anticipating. Any of the underbelly working together. There's no way that he ever saw that coming.
Seems to be the only thing that saved us, actually.
I'm sure it was. We've got a couple tricks up our sleeves too at the Skyriders, and
Pinecone!
yeah,
It's fine.
it's just Pinecone.
A little green paladin.
I hate that we had losses to suffer, but it was necessary. Thank you for doing what you guys could while I was gone. It was a lot of work to get here.
Well,
You're still injured, right?
No, I didn't have any injuries.
Oh, that was the others. Okay.
I say we take a page out of the Zuva's book. We're caged animals right now, so it's time we start fighting like fucking caged animals.
I like that. But not till my go-ahead.
Of course.
I want to make sure that we're doing this in conjunction with the other factions, whether or not they know that we're working in conjunction or not. Like I said, the council still doesn't know who I am. I'd like to keep it that way if I can.
I think your brother is like, if I could give some advice,
Of course.
I don't think it would be the worst thing to get you and whoever's in charge of the Thieves Guild now in a room with the Chancellor and sort of figuring out how we can all work together. Because it seems like that's the only thing that's working right now.
Right, That's so funny that you should say that.
Why would I saying that in that?
I do happen to know the person that's currently running the Thieves Guild. And they're smart. And I know that they want this
I
city's...
have the highest intelligence in the party right now, okay?
Fuck off.
No, Gus was giving me shit.
I know they want this city to be well taken care of. But it will come at some cost that the family's not going to like.
That was actually what I was hoping to talk to you about.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever is convenient.
Now or never. I've got a meeting later tonight. I'd rather not be late.
Right. If we could talk in private, maybe. And I think your brother's looking at you for sort of guidance if he should follow or not.
Oh, with me and my dad?
Yeah.
Yeah. I nod him through with us.
Cool. You let your brother in on this secret meeting. Give me an insight. You know what? Do this with advantage.
I like this game.
So much insight. So
I
much
like
insight
this
tonight.
game.
We're learning so
playing
much
our
about
little
people
political
today.
games.
I do.
I do like political dramas.
24.
24?
Yeah.
Your brother looks extremely grateful. And I think like
At least I can do after he took over for a little bit.
yeah, like I think what you saw earlier, sort of the like immediate, oh okay, she's like, you know, alive.
She's
I'm gonna put this down. I think that you have an actual amount of loyalty from your brother, and sort of letting him in on whatever Dad has to talk about means something to him. So the three of you walk into this room, or just like in a separate room, and I think your father looks at you. I wanted to talk to you about the decision that you had first made with the El Gol family.
Sure.
I guess start hiding my face so you don't look at me.
I know.
Let me just get my notebook up.
I'm not going to sugarcoat it. When it comes to that decision, it was a choice between friends or family, and you chose friends. Everyone saw it. We all understood that for what it was. People were very angry about that, and it seems like a lot of that anger has dissipated with sort of everything else going on, and I think that you accepting Rigel back into the fold because of his contributions to the city's defense was definitely a good step in the right direction. But I want you to know that being the Midnight Star means not having friends.
And here I thought the Algols were family.
We have people that we're close to, but no one that's a friend. At least I didn't. I don't think your grandmother ever did. You are going to be faced with many decisions, especially it seems like in the coming times, but it's going to be decisions between friends or family, and I'm just going to say it. If you don't set your priorities to family, the people out there, and he like gestures to the door, they're going to set your priorities straight for you. And it's not going to be pretty. It's happened before, and it can happen again.
I'm just trying to do what's best for this family. And I'm sorry that sometimes my decisions don't seem like they align with the rest of the family.
I hope that you can get others to see it that way as well.
That's the goal.
I just wanted you to be aware of what I've seen.
I appreciate it, truly. I knew it was coming. And my trip to Miston was not helpful either, disappearing like that out of the blue. I unfortunately didn't really have a choice, and it would seem suspicious to suddenly stop coming to the Skyriders the second that a new Lucero is crowned Midnight Star. So I didn't really have much of a choice, and I'm glad I went. I don't know how much better we would have fared, truly.
Yes, well, we're in the shit show now, so.
I do appreciate it. I just want you to understand that what I do is for this family, and it always has been.
Of course.
My trip to Miston was mostly an attempt to see if there was any threat to us, and as far as it is currently, it's contained. But there is a bunch of non-undead that are hiding out in Miston, seemingly to observe and discover what's going on with the undead, and that could cause problems later.
As there seems to be a growing number of mysteries. And when you say that you are doing this for the benefit of us, I believe you. I want you to know that. All I'm saying is that your brother and I are not the ones that you need to convince of that.
You're right.
I think
I'm gonna look at both of them and fill them in on the multiverse Benji situation.
I think it takes a while to sort of describe the situation, but eventually they seem to kind of get it down a little bit. And I think that your brother, who in such an out of character line, sort of says to himself, so the Lucero family drama is not important right now.
Unfortunately, the way I see it, it's gonna have to take a back burner. They can hate me for now all they fucking want. As it stands, it's either we all get decimated so that other versions of ourselves are happy, or we take out the person trying to kill us all and try to figure out how to deal with the Under the Sand Benji in an effort to not eradicate our free will or our world.
Chill. Okay.
So, if I disappear again for longer than a week, I give full permission to take over as acting Midnight Star until I return, if I return.
Are you saying that to your brother?
Yes.
Okay. Of course, yeah.
You clearly did well enough the first time, and I wasn't planning on being gone quite that long, and I anticipate it being a recurring problem.
Seems like it's needed right now, though, so we'll give you a pass on that one.
Thank you. As it stands, I want that information on a need-to-know basis. I'm not trying to cause too much of a scare for the rest of the family. They've got one enemy in sight. I don't need them barking up the door of 6 other enemies at the moment.
Fuck. And I think that's where we'll end this scene. It's just like,
that's
fuck,
accurate.
Accurate. Some of this. What are you up to?
So, I guess my 3 things I wanted to do. First was checking my siblings, seeing are they alive, well, what are their reactions, do they have anything for me. Other was checking in with Skylar, just, because, hey, I already dropped the ball on not telling her to be in the city. Gotta see what she's up to. Is she well? The third thing is, I fully well know we're gonna have a conversation with Katja about VFD. I'm going to go talk to Raymond.
It's a good idea.
But in that order, let's siblings, Skylar, Raymond.
I feel like, could we do like siblings and Skylar as like sending stone? Or would you rather like meet with them in person?
I would. These do not need to be long scenes.
Okay. I think you meet up with your siblings, and I'm gonna say for plot, this takes place after that whole conversation with the family, and it seems like they were like, oh yeah, we're talking with people at the safe house. We'll come meet you.
Yeah. Were they in the room when Ace?
They were.
They were in the room. They know that Dad is there. Okay.
So I think they like meet you. Fucking down an alleyway somewhere, I don't know, and give you hugs, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely,
like,
I'm hugging them.
Right. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
It's never just one or the other with this. Hit me with the good news. Maybe it'll maybe sweetness will tide over the bitterness. Let's see.
Well, good news. The Luceros sort of joined in with the fight, and we actually helped save the city and do something decent for fucking once.
That's good.
So yeah, I don't know. I felt like that was pretty good. Bad news. Dad's back in the Luceros. Apparently he was. Well, not apparently. As you know, he has a lot of contacts, and people, and influence, and and there's not much that I will give to our parents, but I will give it to him that he was very helpful with the defense of the city. Your friend came back. Your friend came back, and the first thing that Father asked after sort of the explanation of how helpful he was if he was, supposed to leave or not. And your friend let him stay and is back in. It seems like your friend says that he needs to be kept separate from the rest of us, which I did appreciate, but I just want you to know that Dad is back in the game, so to speak. Surprisingly, he seems to have no ill will over us killing, or over you killing Mom, which was surprising.
Does he know I dealt the blow?
No, I don't think so, but seemed to be under the impression that it was her fault for going after you. And to be fair, Dad was always the more rational of the two.
Yeah, Mom was always worse. Okay, I can deal with that later. There's enough going on right now.
I'm gonna be in so much trouble later.
Buddy, I got plans. I have plans for you. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna give you a kiss.
Plot twist, Sonovus and Ace.
Oh my god, that'd be so
That'd be
funny!
so fucked up.
Biggest-
That would be so fucked
That
up.
would be the biggest plot twist, actually.
Sonovus, Ace, and Pinecone Thruple.
Oh,
That's
Thruple!
that's what I'm here for.
No reaction.
No live reacts.
Emma has fully secluded herself in her own little world.
You missed out on the
I just
Sodom's
made a
Ace
joke.
Pinecone Thruple.
I just made a Sonovus, Ace, Pinecone Thruple joke.
I'm gonna be real. I'm reading a dumpster fire post on Facebook.
In
I see.
Pinecone fashion of not caring what's going on with the rest of
Canonically,
y'all.
No,
Pinecone
Pinecone's
is
like, yeah, I
literally,
can join the throuple.
Every time
Sure,
one of us is
whatever.
having some sort of RP scene, I imagine Pinecone is present, but just leaning against the wall and just scrolling through a phone.
Yeah, somehow Pinecone
Pinecone just
phone.
has all the
On the
mini
ship.
pamphlet magazine situations.
No, it's a real phone.
It's a real
No.
phone.
It's a real phone.
No one asked what it is because we all
I think-
assume it's fake.
Alnalum says, okay, so things are a bit crazy right now.
Yeah.
We're very glad that you're okay.
I'm glad
do
you guys
have
are
to
too.
go
I got
back.
really fucking terrified when I couldn't talk to you guys. I get it. There's stuff to do in the city,
You stand here.
and we're doing good shit. Doing good shit. Fine. I'll deal with that later. I'm glad you two are alive.
Sam, now you go do hero shit or whatever it is you do in Skyline.
Or whatever
Hero
it is.
shit. This is fully Sodomist hero shit. Okay. All right. I'm actually gonna go check on.
Stopping genocide is hero shit.
Yeah, that is. I'm actually gonna check on Skylar really quick, and then I'll go back to hero shit.
You stop in at the.
I'm like really quick, like checking my appearance in like a fountain or something.
I think you walk in and there is an actual like receptionist this time, and he looks up at you. Can I help you?
Yes, I was wondering, is Skylar in right now? Is she available to speak to you?
I can send these down real quick.
Yeah. My name's Sodomist.
Sophist, right? Okay. She's like deep down in the dig right now, but she'll come up and meet you.
Okay. I mean,
just
I don't know if I'm allowed down the dig. I can stay up here if I'm not, but. Yeah.
You can head down, like meet her halfway. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool. So it like lets you back behind the counter and go, down into the fucking depths of the city. And I think down here you see that like.
Can I insight the dig? What little of the dig I see?
I'm gonna say you don't see the dig.
Okay.
Like meeting halfway. But I will say you do see that like. Just because the city's under siege, archaeologists gonna archaeology.
Yeah, archaeologists do not
You
quit.
know it.
They
You
on
know
that
it.
grind. They cook
We
it right
be
now. They on that
digging.
grind.
We be
Digging.
digging.
So they can dig in. They don't
Except
seem
when
to
it's
be
cold out,
super
yeah.
worried, honestly. But then you do see Skylar walking up, fucking covered in
Yeah.
like soot and dirt and shit from like head to toe, and sort of like
Had to roll
wipes
the
off
archaeology biggie.
from the
To be fair,
face.
she did think you were dead.
Yeah.
Did you give her a heads up you were coming?
No. When I got
I think
Sending
she.
Stone
I
there.
I
think
sent
she's
Stone
like,
just like, hey, are you okay? Like that's the only thing she's
Yeah.
really heard me that I was in fact alive.
and I think she's like, I want to give you a hug.
I don't
also
care.
Very,
I'm so down for a hug.
very,
It's
like,
okay. It
it's
is
just
okay.
She gives you a hug. You feel the fucking dirt and grime like start
Rub-
to
yeah.
rub on you. But yeah, she gives you a hug. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I got so scared when I couldn't contact
love
anyone from the
this.
city. I am so glad to see that you guys are still standing.
That was a nat 20 insight. Are you okay?
I mean, like, emotionally, I'm probably a little shook.
You
But,
did
like-
just kill your mother 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Like, emotionally, I'm probably, like, a little bit unsteady. But, like, I'm very much giving off relief right now.
Okay. And I think like as you say, like, oh, I'm fine, and like that's not the full truth.
It's the true Midwestern special.
Yeah, the Midwestern special. I think that she's just kind of like hands on shoulders, like,
Yeah.
hey, you can talk to me. Like, what's going on?
It's just,
She's so sweet.
she is so sweet. I'm just really big part of it. I'm just really glad that the family I have in this city that I actually considered family and, you know, people I care for. I'm looking directly in their eyes when I say that. You know, we're
Oh
still
my god.
breathing. Got really terrified when I was basically sent out on the equivalent of a milk run to another city and then could not talk to anyone at home.
I can't imagine how that must have felt. I'm so glad that you're back and that you're safe.
I'm really glad to be back, to be able to see everyone again, yeah. I mean, journey was rough, had some unexpected interference from Mom, but she won't really bother me anymore.
Oh?
Yeah, my mom's not a good mom.
Trauma dumping in the
Yeah.
middle of the dig site?
I am emotionally
That's how archaeologists do it, man.
Yeah,
I
that's
know
how-
what to
that's
tell
how-
you.
Accurate.
Listen, when you are in the dig, you
Nope.
hear some weird shit from the dig pair the next hole over.
When you are
Nothing like a
4,
good dig dump, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
when you're 4 feet deep in the ground.
When you're 4 feet deep in the ground, someone else tells you how they put someone 6 feet down.
Hey, how's your relationship with your dad? Bad. Why?
God, why? No, literally the conversations you have. No,
What are
it's
you
just like,
talking about?
yeah, just a,
Isn't everyone's relationship bad?
People have good relationships with
yeah,
their
just
I mean,
some
Dad?
changes in the
Yes.
family.
Mom?
Lots of things happening. Really glad things are still holding
Should
together
we
here,
have
though.
a
I'm
conversation?
really glad to see you're okay. I'm also really sorry that we have to keep putting off that date of ours. It seems like we're gonna have to keep putting it off a little bit longer.
Hey, like, sometime tonight, tomorrow maybe, you could come check out the dig site. I can show you kind of what's going on down there. It's pretty
I
cool,
would-
actually.
I would love to. I swear, as soon as I know for sure that I have time, I will come. You can tell me about that dig site. It sounds very interesting, and you seem like you're really happy talking about it.
And we can swap shitty parent stories. as
Yeah,
well.
we can stop
Yeah.
shooting parent stories.
Cool. I mean, I had to take my lunch break, so I should
Yes,
probably like
you're
make
in the middle of
lunch
work.
on
I just
my
wanted
lunch
to,
break,
you know,
but, like,
visibly make sure you're okay.
I'm really glad you're okay. I'm sorry, family stuff seems to be going on right now.
Yeah.
That really sucks.
All right. I'll let you go back to work, but thank you for coming up and letting me check on you.
Thanks for checking in. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and
I'll give her like another hug.
oh, she gives you a hug,
Yeah.
and then she like heads back down.
Good job, son of it.
I didn't fail a
Son of
social
a-
interaction.
Sonomus did a social correctly. Never
Nice.
thought I'd say
But-
Listen,
Yeah,
listen. You
okay,
know how
wait.
we've been talking about
Everyone-
character growth?
yeah.
You know how we've been talking about character
Yeah.
growth? Growth.
Everyone in the party feels something shift in the universe. Something just happened.
Something just happened.
There's always more things you can do. You know, I'm not saying that, you know, Zadovus did bad or anything like that. But,
Sonomus is not suave.
yeah, no, but like entering the
Yes.
scenario,
You
going
think
like up
Sonnet-
to her and like she's all dirty and stuff, and just be like, oh, you have a little something right there.
Oh!
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
something.
She was covered in dirt.
Why
dude.
didn't you do that when
Yeah.
I came home from a dig?
Ooh, good question.
Not as bad as Skylar.
Fuck. Fuck.
Fuck, Skylar's
Alright.
kind of a baddie.
That was a missed opportunity.
Having like the warm, fluttery feelings of my siblings are okay. My dad is back in the game. Skylar is okay and was happy to see me.
My father.
Sonomus knowing like there's gonna be a conversation with Katya, and she knows we know about the VFD. Sonomus is gonna go try and find Raven, and so you know they're gonna go to the Circle Stars Druid headquarters. You know, and they're gonna see he's
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, he's there.
I did not sending a stone to him earlier when I was checking in on people.
I think he turns to you, sees you come into the room. Oh my god.
Accurate.
Hi.
I'm so happy that you're okay. I tried to find you after everything had happened.
I wasn't in the city at the time.
Okay, that sounds like a whole story as well.
Yeah. I actually need to ask you some stuff. And I
Okay.
really need to make sure it's not overheard.
I don't think anyone's in the building right now.
I don't know, can I cast detect magic or some shit?
Yeah, you cast detect magic. I mean, the ceiling is obviously magic.
Yeah.
I don't think you roll anything for it.
I just really need to make sure there's no listeners.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Give me an Arcana with advantage if you're looking for like magical.
Yeah.
Listening in.
That was a 13 both times.
Oh no!
I
Yeah,
have
I
a plus 0.
Detect magic. The only magic things in this place are the two of you in the ceiling, but you don't see any
Okay.
like magical listening in thing.
So, I learned a lot while I was out of the city.
Okay.
You know there's probably a lot of stuff going on right now beyond even the siege. I learned something really surprising when I visited the ruins of Wessend. And someone there shared some details about something called VFD. I'm immediately inciting him when I say VFD!
Insight. Yeah.
Dear God, you're way too excited for this.
So 21.
21. Yeah. I think he sort of looks to the ground, like backs up until his back like hits a pillar and then just kind of slides to the ground.
I will go and like kneel on the ground in front of him.
Intimidate.
No. Intimidate would be standing over him.
How much do you know?
Some, but I would love to know more, considering the amount of times I've run into this. The person my group was talking to named you. They wonder why I didn't know more because I knew you. What is it?
I didn't think this was ever a thing that you would ever be involved in.
Every time I leave this city, something comes up, and it apparently ties back to VFD at this point, Raymond. What am I getting into?
VFD was a group of people who thought they were doing good, but it turns out that we were just helping usher the end the whole time.
When the world was green, you guys tried to prevent the never end, but in doing so made the never end.
Something like that, yeah.
That's about what I got from it. I've also heard that there are two sides to the VFD.
Yeah.
Can I ask if you're on the side that wants to end it all? Or the one that wants to preserve what's left?
I think he looks up at you. Give me insight with advantage as well.
That is a 22.
Truly just looks defeated right now. And I think you see full honesty in his face as he looks up at you for the first time and says, I was on the side that lost. But I'm on the side that's just trying to run away from their problems, I guess.
I don't pretend to even know which side is the one that lost, but you know what's beneath the sands.
Yeah.
Did you know that he was a part of our lives in this city before he went back? Did you know what would happen?
Did Raymond ever meet Benji is the
No.
question.
He might have been in the same bar as him maybe once.
Cool. I think he looks at you and again, full honesty.
Okay.
I'm about to have a conversation with Katya. With my group. We have had direct dealings with the one underneath the sands, with Grix, the one in the wolf mask, Benji. Anytime we try to get more insight into what the hell we're walking into, we always get told, no, I can't talk about it, not yet. And we have come so close to dying or losing and making things so much worse so many times. You are my mentor. You have guided me since I have tried to leave behind a shitty past and tried to do better with myself. Ultimately, I do trust you. Even not knowing about this. You said yourself you didn't know I would get caught up in this, in BFT. What can you tell me that'll keep me and everyone in the city alive right now? Because Chris is behind us. The siege.
You know, when everything happened, and when it became clear that the world was ending, everyone became so obsessed with finding a way to outlast it. Crix became a monk and unlocked eternal life. Kate never had to worry. She was a warforged. Erkin has always had a special connection with nature, and as long as those trees are alive, so is he.
Did you tie yourself to the stars?
No, something a bit more. I'm not just a druid. I'm also a warlock. And the way that I gained the life that I have was sacrificing a star. And with that came a lifetime of many lifetimes of slowly dying a little bit more and more, just like that star. Doesn't matter how much I sleep, it doesn't matter how much I rest. One day I'm gonna go to bed, I'm not gonna wake up. I can't help you. And I know that means that I've failed you as a mentor. But what I can do, and for the same reason that I became a Circle of Stars druid in the first place, is I can try and help patch the mistakes that I've made. And I think you see that he, like, around his neck pulls up, like an amulet, like the one that you had seen bald Benji have. If you want my advice, get as many of these as you can, and get as many people as you can, and do your best to go kill that thing. And then he hands it to you.
You're not going to keep it for yourself? You've lived a long time. You said it yourself, you tried to outlast it all.
There's a difference between surviving for a long time and living for a long time. I haven't been living for a long, long time. Take this and do better.
Okay. I will take that, tuck it away. Actually, no, I will actually directly put it on, tuck underneath all my clothes.
Yeah, that's right.
But Just thank you for that, but thank you for trying, I guess, to do better. How long have you been alive?
Coming on 700 years.
Jesus. Oh, there's no Jesus. I can't swear like that.
Takes a
Mistra.
star.
Mistra.
I don't know. Fucking, I'm a circle star spirit. I like the stars.
Saloon?
Probably. Oh, I have
Hercules.
paragon love.
It takes a star a long time to die.
Yeah, it does.
When that star goes out, so will I.
Right. Sodomus is visibly kind of like broken up and kind of shook right now.
Dude has been mapping his own death.
Literally.
Dude fucking wished upon a star for eternal life and ended up attaching his life to that star as it dies. And I think you see it where, like, he became a Circle of Stars druid out of any wild attempt to stop what's happening to him.
Yeah.
So cool.
That's such a cool detail. And so Sodomus is just like
I'm
kind
gonna
of
put you in a
like
box and shake you.
is checking the old like fucking sand dial strapped to the wrist with duct tape. Is checking that, just like that has to leave probably at this point.
Yeah,
from
I'd say
checking
at this
out
point it's
their
like, you gotta
siblings,
go.
Skylar, now Raymond. Just alright, thank you for your help and I guess your honesty at this point. Just I don't know. This was a lot, but I don't think you've failed me yet as a mentor.
I suppose we'll see.
I will give him a very quick hug
He gives a
and
hug back.
speed walk
Yeah.
my way out of there because
Right
I'm
there,
so
yeah.
overwhelmed.
Dude needs to help us in the final
Oh.
battle. Man's 700 years old.
He's
gotta know.
so old.
He's gotta know the fuckiest spells.
And I think, I will
Power
say,
word,
I think
kill.
what you get from this situation, as you're holding this amulet in your hand, only people with these amulets have any chance of fighting Benji without coming under his influence. And so I think in this
I know,
moment,
like,
yeah,
literally me holding that, I am stunned that he is giving up his ability to survive.
yeah,
'Cause
I
he's
think,
tried so hard for so long to maintain that, apparently.
I think in this moment, with Artie included, I think you realize if you don't get if you don't get 6 of these things
We're done.
before you have to fight Benji, you're done for.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll
if
go
if
bigger.
if any of you go after Benji without one of these things,
We're
he'll
dead.
just take you over
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah.
So you have one of them though.
Time to beg my new mentor, Erkin.
I am gonna keep that one. Is not for Katya even to know. That is for the group to know after Katya leaves. So, my turn's done now.
Cool.
That parent trap was never gonna work. They have so much trauma.
Literally 700 years of trauma. Oh my
That
god.
parent trap was doomed.
Listen.
Yeah.
Katya's in on it though. She can make it work.
Lila, what are
I'm
you
hitting
doing?
up my save skill, going back to like I said I would.
Yeah.
So yeah, I go down. Well, after I go back into Joyce's choice, and obviously I greet Joyce, and I'm just like, we don't have to do anything. I'm just like, obviously I greet her, give her a little hug.
Yeah.
Then
And she
I,
gives you one back.
then I say thanks for the coffee, and I go downstairs.
Yeah, I think you head downstairs. Hustle and bustle. People do there are a lot of injuries out there. I will say noticeably less people. And yeah, I think as you enter, a lot of people kind of cheer as you walk down the stairs. This is a very different type of family than the Luceros. The Luceros are like, yes, please tell me everything that happened. And these guys are like, you're alive!
Yeah.
Cool
she kind
you!
of gives that same energy back of I'm so glad that these people, people who, we didn't sustain this, I'm proud of them, and I think I give off that air as I talk to, I greet some people, and I just kind of go there I'm so proud of you for fucking kicking ass.
People love it. Yeah, absolutely. It's just like, fuck yeah, leader's back. Let's go. Very different reaction.
I also completely forgot to give you the other character. So we'll get to that later. But probably
Axel?
no, another guy. Because I told you, I was like, oh yeah, let me give you like just like another lieutenant type person that she would trust.
Oh yeah.
And I completely forgot, so that's my bad. I'll do that. I will literally do that tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, and I think you do see like Axel, and Waylon and Jewel, the three of them like come up to you, and I think Axel is like, welcome back.
Thank you, Axel.
Shall we debrief in private?
We probably should.
Yes.
Let's yeah. So I go into the office. I probably take my seat.
And I do think Artie's probably there with you as well.
Oh
Artie.
wait, actually, if Artie comes with,
Mhm.
can I say Artie?
Yeah.
Listen, I love you so much.
Okay.
Go see your family.
Oh yeah, man hasn't even gone to see his family yet.
I guess Izzy's kind of family.
Don't you have other siblings?
None of them that really care about us.
Really?
Yeah.
That was a fucked family, and y'all thought my family was fucked.
Okay. And Izzy, does she want you with her though? She went through a lot.
I mean, last time I saw her, she said she was just gonna like take a nap
Okay.
on the ship. So.
Okay, fine. Well.
Oh wait, there is no ship. She's probably in the.
At your house.
The apartment.
At your
She's in
apartment,
the desert.
Okay.
Dead.
Anyway, okay, yeah. Then I think.
Artie is just sitting there thwarting Lila's plans to like try to help him be less involved.
Literally, like, go see your family, and he's
Artie's
like,
like,
I don't know.
"What?"
I literally just have Izzy, and she's like, ah, fuck.
How do I nicely
Oh yeah,
say
this
get
kid's not
fuck
gonna
out?
go away unless you fucking fire his ass.
Yeah, okay, but I guess for now, it's probably good that he's there to help debrief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
If he's not going to see his family.
So 5 of y'all, bro, y'all are his family now.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, that's fair.
So yeah, 5 of y'all head to more private setting in, I guess, suppose your office. I'm assuming you give the same
I
sort
literally,
of spiel.
spiel about Mistin, and I also tell them, like, everything about what the fuck is up with Benji and the multiverse and Grix and literally, and Ghost Reborn.
Oh
we
boy.
booing.
So yeah, you just got you fucking info dump on
I
these
do,
people,
I do.
as many people have been doing.
It was time.
It was time. Yeah, so you info dump on them. Again, I feel like it takes a while for them to sort of put together what the fuck you're talking about, but eventually they seem to get it.
Yeah, see, so
I think Jewel specifically is like goes over the whole thing with you again to make sure that they got it.
isn't that fucked, right?
Are you looking at these?
Yeah.
The invitation?
The inner circle.
So that's a little
And the
bit
ghost.
fucked.
That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, I need to talk to the leader of Skyriders, because, as we all know, because they were there when I discovered the VFD thing. I don't know if the Ghost Reborn has something more to do with this VFD thing, but, Mistin's fucked. We're probably, well, you know what, I'm not gonna say we're fucked. We're on a positive thinking track for now.
Manifest that shit.
We're manifesting it, people. So, they still seem to be in good spirits despite everything, which is good. Give me the rundown. What's the situation in the city? What from reports from spies? How are other organizations taking effect here?
So I think they do give you the rundown. I guess mainly Axel probably gives you the rundown. Yeah, similar thing to Lucero's. Kind of saw that the fucking Skyriders were getting overrun super quickly, and they just loaded up a bunch of ships with a bunch of people and went to go kick some ass, and it worked. And yeah, so I think that's the gist of like the rundown. As far as like all other operations, they have sort of ceased as the waiting game that has been played of who's going to make the first move.
So before I left, I know I made sure to start stockpiling weapons. And training is continuing to beef our guys up.
Yes.
Okay, I'll make sure to make appearances to personally up their game. Shit. But we got this. I am personally working on it to see if there's anything I can do about those crystals in the city. Or Crix. As I just updated you, I have a personal connection to him.
Yes, that may be a good idea too. I suppose from my understanding, the crystals are what's stopping us from communicating with others.
And I was considering the Chancellor. She does not know for now that I'm the leader of this organization, but I was wondering perhaps I would tell her so we could work together for now. Because there's nothing more important than preserving the city and the people we know.
I think that is very wise.
I will do that tomorrow morning. Or after my talk with Katya. I have a meeting tonight. Let's also make sure someone's on making moonshine. You know, they deserve it.
Yes, I will. Sorry, how did you say it before? I will go get some alcohol for the boys.
Excellent, excellent. That's what we like to hear. Also, we need to invest in trying to find health potions for everyone.
Ah, yes.
Make sure we have a healers. I know we had a few roaming about.
We have a lot of black market potion sellers that we could
Excellent. We will talk to them.
employ the services of, yes.
Yes, I would like that. Healers are important. Training them is important. Okay. Is there anything else I should know about? And keep our spy network going. I want to know. I want to make sure there's nothing shady happening. That Crix doesn't have an inn in this city. And that everyone is staying on track.
Is this a room of people that you do not care what they hear?
I look at
What a loaded question.
everyone here are people that I trust. So, Axel, rip the band-aid off. What is it?
A man came, about a week after you had left,
Of course he
asking why payments to VFD had ceased.
Did he give a name or description of him, who he is?
He did not give any sort of name or identification. Human man, couldn't have been more than 30. Dark black hair, blue eyes. But other than that, did not seem to say much else.
He wasn't aggressive towards you.
No. He did have a bodyguard who was a little bit interesting.
Interesting how?
Bald.
Did he have a mask?
Yes,
A wolf mask? Yup.
Fucking A.
Yep.
We were told that we had 1 week to resume active payments or consequences would happen.
And 1 week later is when the attack happened?
Yes. I'm assuming that means these two things were connected.
Oh, yes,
no.
you know that it was. I'm guessing that was Crix. And,
Chris is like white hair.
yep, but there's hair dye and disguise self and disguise kits. And he has blue eyes, he's a human man.
No, he's a
No,
I'm thinking of someone.
no, he's not.
You're definitely thinking of someone else.
Things.
You know, Crix was, regardless, going to come after this city anyway.
Just
I'm getting.
back.
Look, if he wanted you to keep paying on that, he
kill
should
his
have told you
old
about it
ass.
before leaving you his power.
And I don't think any of this Thieves Guild hard-earned money should go towards global genocide.
I feel as though that would be preferred.
Preferred, yes. So,
This guy corrects me.
you know what?
The fucking, like, Alfred Butler.
Yeah,
he's
Axel,
so
you
great.
get
I
it.
love him.
I love Axel.
With the boys.
Look at the gold in the boys.
Alfred and Axel would both just cock handguns and be like,
I want to bury another member of the Thieves
Canonically-
Guild.
Canonically, Alfred keeps a shotgun in the fucking like Wayne family manor or something. So it's just
Well, we're gonna do whatever
Yeah,
the fuck
Batman
we can
has
to
a
keep
rule
this
against
city
guns.
safe.
not
I'll
me.
leave
Yeah,
you
I've seen
young blood to deal with this. I'll go get the alcohol to the boys.
You are so wonderful, Axel.
I tried now.
oh my god.
Axel's so great.
Axel would be the one that if Lila was ever threatened, Axel would just handcock a gun and
Yeah,
be like,
he has a gun.
I feel like you misunderstand
Tim
the
is
lady
blowing up
who
the
is-
It
chat.
has a lit stick of
Lila is
dynamite on it at
Batman
all
and
times.
Axel is her Alfred.
Well,
Literally,
yeah.
Lila's gonna just quickly put her hands down, like, okay, things are great.
Yeah, we have a lot of shit to figure out. This is
We-
Waylon.
We do.
It's Dakota.
Okay,
This
You know what?
isn't-
fine. I will see what I can figure out with the Chancellor and wherever she wants to send me out to
And I just
investigate. Tomorrow, though, I'm going to carve out some time. I'm going to start training with our people.
Yeah, I think we need to start getting ready for whatever's gonna happen next. We were able to, we were able to jump on some ships and go fight, but afterwards we're kind of like a
I should have pushed harder.
chicken with its head cut off.
I should have pushed harder for the training.
It's alright. Hopefully we've got a little bit of time before anything else happens.
We do.
So we can
We'll have some
figure some
time.
things out.
Guessing he wasn't expecting us to disappear from our ship and appear here. We've got it. Okay. Go. I guess we'll go. Just improve morale. I'll make a formal announcement about training. Cool. Which I think she does. I don't think it has to be a big thing. That she's just like, I will train you, some of you fuckers.
Give me an insight.
Okay, that's gonna be a 17.
Okay, that's an 8. Waylon has that look like he wants to say something, but kind of looks like it isn't the time.
Yeah. I think maybe after that, she'll pull him aside. Say, Waylon, after my meeting tonight, could you meet me just in my apartment? A lot happened and I can't really show it right now, but I just would like a night, just a quiet one.
Yeah, of course.
And if you could bring some wine
I can do that, yeah.
and cards.
I can do that too. You're not gonna use the ghost to cheat, right? You're gonna use the ghost to cheat, aren't you?
He
I know
knows
your
you so
tricks.
well.
I know your tricks. You can't use the ghost to cheat. I'm not gonna play. I know you're in a tough spot right now. I'm not playing cards with you if you're gonna use the ghost to cheat.
Fine, I won't use
He knows you so well.
Mav, I won't use my trick with Mav.
I think you literally have Matt behind you, just damn it.
And then I look, I'm like,
Charlotte?
Charlotte?
Charlotte gives you a
Did you
wink.
say that to Waylon?
No, I like look at Charlotte a little bit.
Cheating is not okay.
I think she no insight probably, she looked a little bit hopeful as she was looking at blank air and then her shoulders sagged. Okay, I thought I could get away with it because I said no Mav, but Charlotte doesn't want to help me cheat. So yeah, no, I'll do it based off my own luck, which isn't great.
Not lately.
Not lately.
Not lately.
Did Lila tell the group that there was money going from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was
yes, she
something that was
did.
talked about before we left.
I think that was one of those things where it was like we came back together after a while. And
Yeah,
it was like
no, she
everyone
was like-
shares what they learned.
Because that's how we figured out about the VFD.
Mhm.
Because she was like, what the fuck is this?
I just wanted to confirm that because things were shooting through my mind.
And then
Okay,
last
that's
but
fair.
certainly not least, Pineco. Anything for Pineco?
Yeah, I sent you a message with like lore that you'll need.
Mr.
I mean,
Steal Yo
not
Girl.
necessarily lore,
On the
but
fly
it's
lore.
On the fly lore.
Waylon is winning, and I'm very mad about it.
You made like no efforts until way later.
Got it.
There's a lot going on, and I forgot.
Okay, Pinecone is going to reach out via sending stone to their sister.
Okay. What do you say?
Pinecone lore.
Yeah.
Hey, sis.
And I think Acorn, which I think you have like a good pause, and then Acorn reaches back. He's like, Acorn, where the hell have you been?
That's a loaded question. What time period do you want to know about?
Well, Mom and Dad said you ran away, and that you did a lot of bad. They said you kidnapped somebody.
Mom and Dad are clueless. I also definitely didn't run away. Technically, I got knocked out, kidnapped, and thrown into a sewer prison, and then rescued. And am now above ground.
Pinecone, there's wanted posters for you. Like the king's looking for you. That weird French detective is also
The French
French detective.
that weird French detective like came to our house and was like questioning us and said that you had like kidnapped someone important and are you a criminal? What's going on?
I'm just gonna say that there's some things you don't know about me, and that's fine. We're just not gonna go there.
And that's fine.
That's okay.
I may have kidnapped the prince, that's
I
fine.
think you should come back home. I miss you.
Just out of curiosity, do you guys know like what's going on above ground right now?
Someone said that there was some like rumbly stuff, but like
The fucking worm could take out their city in one bite and not even notice.
That's so true.
Kilger, what can I say?
So that rumbling was 1,000, give or take, enemy ships surrounding the above ground city. And everybody's trapped.
What does that have to do with us?
Well, I just wanted to check in, say what's up, and also just make sure that you guys are safe.
Well, I guess we're saved, but like, I don't know, you just kind of disappeared.
That wasn't my fault, technically. I was wrongfully imprisoned.
Deception. You were not wrongfully imprisoned.
You deserve that shit. I don't even know what that shit was.
You
yet.
deserve life in prison.
Fuck, that was 12.
She rolled a 13 on the die.
Damn.
She knows you better than that.
Look, I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation. Maybe you should just turn yourself in, and we can like figure it out.
Yeah. That won't be happening.
10 women drinks right here.
Oh my god. That's the noise that she gets in response.
Acorn just does receive like a. No, I truly would do anything for you, and I love you more than basically anything else on this planet.
You okay?
Franco talking to Acorn, you know.
Love that they're named after things that they've never seen.
It's a myth.
Isn't it?
It's a beautiful name. Ethereal, really.
Ethereal. And because I love you and want to protect you, I can't come home.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're safe. Please stay. If you can visit, please do.
You know, considering like the wanted posters and the French detective and you know, I don't know if it's gonna happen, but
It's another super city.
maybe
It's a
we
Benji.
can set something up. At some point, I miss you. I can't come home.
I think like you hear like the disappointment in her voice, but sort
Bro,
of
my
like
heart is broken
like-
right now.
but sort of like the disappointment, but also like understanding. It's just like okay, well, stay safe, and I guess reach out when you can. I'm glad to know you're alive. Mom and Dad were just like, yeah, Pinecone's gone, and that was really scary.
Yeah.
We put him down.
I'll try to reach out more. I guess I wasn't really thinking of it right away. Are Mom and Dad mad at me?
Am I in trouble with Mom and Dad?
I didn't do that.
Okay, I'm not dumb.
You did that.
Where's the prince now?
That's a good question.
Great question, actually.
Well, yeah, Mom and Dad kind of love the king, so they're a little mad. I guess they don't seem to be your biggest fans right now. They seem fine that you're gone.
Yeah, that's honestly probably for the best.
Okay. Well, let me know when we can meet.
Yeah, and just do me a favor and kind of keep an eye out down there, and if suspicious things start occurring, let me know immediately.
Of course. No, keep an eye out. It's good to know that there's some stuff going up on the surface right now.
Yeah. Let's just stay in touch.
I'd like that. Yeah.
Okay.
I won't tell Mom or Dad or anything.
Good, and it's extremely important that you really don't.
I'd also like to point out that Kilgore can't be that far away, considering that the Sending Stone is going through.
It's
Well, Sending Stone, it
Sending
can
Stone's
be
work on the
anywhere.
same plane of existence.
Well, no, but there's the anti.
The anti-Sending Stone
right,
stuff
right,
is going on
right,
right now, guys.
Because it's in the sewers. It's not that deep below the
Listen,
city.
all I'm pointing out is Skylar is digging beneath the city right now at the archaeologist. Kilgore is beneath the city.
How long does it take her to figure it out?
Aaron is still certain my cat is the goddess.
I don't care
You
what
got a
side of it,
natural
please.
20. To
I don't
tell
give a
if
shit.
there's
That
anything-
cat is goddess.
I think.
Why'd you make Mr. French?
I think as y'all go to.
Am I gonna get smited now?
Yeah.
What was that?
Am I gonna get smited now?
I think as you go to into the apartment,
Mr. Killings kills my
I think Mr. the Cat claws you on your way in as a hello.
She holds a grudge.
Fucking runs, jumps up.
Ah.
Can I offer
Well,
a
what did you
treat
do to her?
I know that guy isn't
Animal
a cat.
handling.
That's fair.
Can Pinecone attempt to pet?
Animal handling.
Oh, that's a 19. To what?
To try to give her a treat.
Mister takes the treat.
That's an 18.
That's pretty good for me.
I think Mistress is so happy right now that as you like, everyone just starts like petting Mistress. She's just kind of into it. She's like,
Yeah. I think it's better that she's in like Lila's arms while other people are trying to pet her.
Can I like Arcana/investigation our room?
Yeah,
To
Oh,
see
yeah,
if
also-
she was
Think of that.
touch/change/ any
Yeah, I
magical
would also
listening
do that.
devices.
Can I? I'm gonna perception.
Yeah, everyone give either perception or investigation. One of those two.
Investigation
much
for
better
this
at
one,
perceiving.
boy.
This way would be
Nat
investigation
20!
for which one?
Perceive!
Perceiving.
I got.
I cannot investigate. I should have investigated with
18
my natty.
investigation.
27.
investigation,
I
27.
got solo that I'm not even gonna speak it out loud, but I will. Can I cast detect magic?
Yeah.
That's fair.
I think the only magical thing in here is all of y'all. So like nothing magical.
Plus
Uh,
Ace's room.
Plus Ace's room. I think y'all are looking around and everything seems to be in order. Just because I want to try and honor every nat 20, I am gonna say you find the sock pile.
Lila's bed?
Yeah, you
Wait.
look under Lila's
Oh, I'm
bed.
not saying shit.
And you
I know it's
you
Umber's
see
missing
one
socks
of
because
each
we're
of
in the
Umber's
same
missing
room.
Socks. You have found the sock pile.
That's so funny.
Do you think it's Lila or Pinecone?
Oh, I know it's fine.
Oh yeah, I think you see all the other shit that Pinecone
Okay.
is like taken and piled up in Pinecone's
Yeah, I'm
little
like-
gremlin box
My-
that Lila bought them.
My box of baby teeth from Lila.
Yeah.
Also,
I'm
did
like
you say
sitting
you
there-
bought like
No,
a
I
treasure
bought
chest
a little
too
treasure chest for
Yeah.
Pinecone.
stuff?
Yeah.
I'm literally sitting there just like, they're not gonna say anything to
Yeah.
Umbra.
That's fair.
That's fair, yeah.
Oh. Like-
Umbra's pissed you off enough.
Are you returning the socks? Is the question.
Oh God, no.
Your hoard remains untouched.
Yeah.
No,
like
if
a little
Umbra-
dragon.
Now, if Umbra
Dragon,
asks
but for
me,
size.
Yeah.
if Umbra asks me what happened to his socks, then I could be persuaded.
But yeah, I
I
guess
know.
No, I'm coming up with. I have like a theory in my head, but I'm like, would Umbra think this?
I'll sit down and before Katya comes
Need some
in,
time.
I'll say,
It's not about socks. or
hey
anything
guys,
like that.
I think Crix
No.
and Ballbenji came to my Thieves Guild and
What?
it was like, hey, why did donations stop? And so we had a week, they had a week, and then a week later they attacked the city.
I'm sorry. They finished attacking the city because they were mad that their influx of cash stopped?
I can't believe the Thieves Guild was bankrolling fucking Crix.
No, that
No,
I
it was
can't believe.
Kane. No one else knew.
I mean, yeah, indirectly. Sorry, Kane.
Secrets are part of the game. I'm just...
Well, we're not anymore.
I'm just... Crix is just Crix. I have no other words for him.
So,
Maybe related to that,
Yeah.
but today I saw on the side of the. I can only think of FICO. That's credits to our
Same thing.
FICO
Same thing.
building.
Yeah.
The FICO building.
Yeah,
The
the
Geico
Fane
building.
building.
Geico.
There was some graffitied VFD.
Can someone explain to me what the thing is?
Finance and
Big one.
investment
Oh,
network.
okay.
Yeah,
It's a big
yeah.
faction within any of the Haven cities left.
It's the business bros.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
And
The
that
business
got me
skyscraper.
thinking about our first mission, where we ended up working for someone within Fane to get a ship with a lot of money
Yeah.
that was in the middle of the desert.
It's too bad he's dead now.
Yeah.
The whole family.
But
Oh,
is
family was good.
that would be a way to pay off Crix, wouldn't it?
Do we want to pay him off?
You mean... You mean
just
they've been
crash all the
funneling
money into
Fane
the-
money into the Crix campaign?
No, I mean if Fane, like if somebody within Fane was getting money from there, that would be a way to transport it because they're rich. So what if they were laundering
You're-
money through that?
You're suggesting that the ship crash that we went to investigate was actually
On purpose.
Oh.
They knew it was going down. The girl on the ship knew it.
so that was an on-purpose money laundering to the desert where Crix could pick it up with probably an accidental kidnapping.
Yeah.
What
Or
the
something.
I mean,
I'm
you
just
can't
throwing
command
it
money.
out.
Bro, that has a good point.
But then why would the person who the ship belonged to hire us to go like get it?
He was probably looking for the
Well,
remains of his
But the
daughter.
thing was, we only wanted these paintings.
Yeah, he didn't want the money. He wanted the paintings.
And actually,
But here's also a thing too: is we
Crix
met.
knew about it.
We were given the job by Katya,
Yes.
and I don't want to throw accusations at our beloved manager. But that is where we ran into
The Wanderer,
the Wanderer.
Well,
Benji.
but
Well, good
Crix
thing we're gonna question her soon.
Crix would have known about that.
Only if you were to the Wanderer.
No, the Wanderer, and we told Benji about it. Which
Anyone
means
can give me an insight right now, because I think y'all have stumbled onto a very interesting line of thought.
18.
That's 20.
That 20 again.
All
Yeah!
right.
This is
You know
almost
what?
the
I'll say
session.
no need for anyone else to roll. We got the nat 20.
Yeah.
Nice.
On a nat 20, Sonovis, the jigsaw pieces start fitting into place a little bit. In order to keep something like the existence of a massive army under wraps,
Oh
would
my
take
god.
a lot of money, a lot of payoffs. It seems like Kane was a big part of that. I think you know that Crix has a tendency to pull people into his shit without them fully realizing what's going on. So it's entirely possible that it's like, hey, person from this city, here's 1,000 gold. Just don't send any ships in this direction. Easy as that. I think that you don't know the full scope. Crix has a very intricate system of money and payoffs that is happening here. And I think
Oh my god, we
There's-
forced his hand.
there is a reason that no one has come to check in on you yet.
Because
Crix is a very smart man,
to send ships.
because, you know, I'm just gonna say it, anyone can pretend to be a representative and checking in. Anyone can be paid off to say, yeah, this check-in happened, or yeah, we've seen
Oh my
Onyx ships come
God.
into port. All it takes is a little bit of money and not knowing what's going on, and anyone will do anything. Help is not coming. Crix has a very intricate money system set up here that y'all have like scratched the surface of enough to sort of understand that it exists.
And we
God,
forced
I
his
think
hand by stopping his payments from the Thieves Guild.
At
You
least
forced
from
his
one.
hand.
Yep.
Ah!
Well, city wanted something to happen. Something.
Well,
happened.
I'm gonna say also on that natural 20. I think as
I'm sure it would have
Ace says that out loud, like you forced his hand. I think on that nat 20, you did force his hand. He had a very like intricate system of downfall of civilization that y'all interrupted and then cut off his money supply. And so he had no other choice than to attack the one city that seems to be interfering with his plans the most.
My people.
but that's good.
Yeah.
That means he's not moving 10 steps ahead of us anymore. He's finally caught off guard.
Yes.
He
Yeah.
has been exploiting my people.
Yep.
For years
Yep.
to fund his fucking war.
To fund his genocide. Yeah, this is super fun.
But you know what? I cut it off. And he wanted to attack Onyx no matter what. So I guess, you know what? Here we are.
I think again, you did just kind of like, he's no longer 10 steps ahead of you. He's like 2 to 3 steps ahead of you.
Yeah, we're
Bridging
I'm
that
like-
gap.
Yeah,
Like,
you're getting
Kyla is
closer.
absolutely fuming that the people she cares about and
Yeah.
she's sworn to protect have been used.
So, yeah.
for this.
I think just of that 20, you forced his hand, and he had to move things up a lot faster than he was going.
Which is
He
good,
already
which means
was
there's
planning on
otherwhere.
this.
There's
So-
potentially mistakes otherwhere.
Yep.
We just have to
He was already
get
planning on this. We just
caught
had
up
to
the rest of the
force him
way,
to do it faster.
We're a lot closer now.
which we can do. We
I
can
love it when we fuck up his day unintentionally.
We can get caught up if Katya will give us answers.
Yeah. We need Katya to actually give us
And
answers
maybe
this time.
I can try to contact Kane. Come in, Katya!
I'm gonna really quick before Katya actually enters the room say I have something from Raymond after we are done with Katya.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, so
Sorry.
yeah,
Oh, Mr.
Katya comes on in. I think no insight required. Looks very nervous.
Yeah, that's fair.
Katya?
I think she walks in and just like sits down. He's
Benji, who is, use the term called Fox Mask, Wolf Mask Benji. We ran into him at the Ruins of Wessend, and he caught us up to speed a little bit.
Still some pieces missing though that we would love some insight on so
About
we
the
don't walk into
VFD.
another fucking minefield.
And the first thing in my head right now is, do you know more about the Ghost Reborn? Because the Ghost Reborn knows a lot about this siege happening on this city. And it's inside of me and it wants me.
thing in your head.
Yes.
I don't know shit about that.
Insight.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so good thing I have reliable talent, so that's going to be an 18.
18.
Oh, wait. Never mind, that's
Can I like also insight or help insight, like give advantage, or
I
would
guess
I
how
have to do my
would
own
how would
insight?
you be an
Oops.
advantage?
Staring
you could
intently.
sending stone too, probably.
Actually, yeah, you know what? Yeah,
Okay.
sure, you can give advantage.
So, that's
Try again.
nat 20.
That's a
Oh!
nice advantage help.
Undeniably, Katya, like, you know she knows what the Ghost Reborn is because, like, someone in the Skyriders had it before that she, like, interacted with. Fully does not know, like, what you're talking about. And so it's genuine confusion.
Did a siege like this happen elsewhere from Crix?
Not in my lifetime.
It happened in someone's lifetime.
That would be before my time, and that is a long time ago.
Well, I suppose that will bring us up to, please just tell us what the fuck is happening, because the Benji who wants a genocide has been more forthcoming than anyone else has.
Gotta admit that probably isn't a good look when you're being beat by the genocidal maniac.
What do you know?
We talked.
Christ.
Supposedly nothing.
I just want to know.
You
I don't
talked
want
to-
to double explain shit.
I'd rather double explain at this point. Sonibus is actually yelling at
We-
this point, like actually fully fucking pissed off.
We talked to Benji. Our Benji. The one locked away.
Apparently every single person who is, hell, in a minor position of some sort of influential position of power is apparently part of this VFD group. Some of you all want the death of the world. Some of you guys don't quite want that. Some of you guys lost. Some of you guys won.
Okay, I'm going to tell you some shit, alright? But I want to make it very clear right off the bat. You all kept all your shit from me. I'm sorry I wasn't forthcoming when it was convenient to you, okay? I don't owe you shit. You come to me and you say, oh, Katya, tell us everything now because it's convenient for us to know it now. Fuck you. I'm sorry if you feel betrayed, but you didn't tell me your shit right off the bat. I'm not going to tell you mine.
I was under the impression you already knew my shit.
I mean, some of y'all shit, and I think like at least to her credit, y'all fully kept away so much information until
yeah,
you
Benji
like
stuff.
telling when you told F and Aura a lot of stuff. Like most of that stuff was the first time she was hearing it as well.
Yeah.
And so I think she just looks at y'all like, hey. Fuck you, I'm sorry that my information didn't come at the most convenient time. Look, VFD, the Volunteer Fighter Department.
Oh, bureaucracy.
Look, it wasn't best name, okay? I'm sorry.
I understand why you guys made it
Like,
into an abbreviation.
Hit Ace on the arm like, don't you fucking.
I can't help it.
Good people who wanted to do good things. When Benji first came to me, thought he was fucking madman. I mean, imagine you're a pirate queen and he comes to you and it's just like, hey, world's going to end and I know you from the future. Like, weird shit. But then I was going to kill him. He told me a lot of stuff about myself that I wouldn't have known otherwise. It seems like you all know kind of what went down. One side wanted to take our hand in the fight with him, the other side chose the easy way out. And I've never felt so defeated in my life. So, yeah, I hid. Behind a job, behind titles, I hid. I don't know what else is left to say.
Do you think there's a way to reverse what Crix did? Could he pull it back?
Take away Neverend? No.
Take away sand demons?
Possible.
Do you think we could ever stand a chance of beating our Benji?
I don't know. I never got a chance to.
Did you know Benji before he was brought to the green world? When you knew we were working with him, if at all, did you know that he was going to become the one beneath the sands?
Yeah. I guess at least.
We were kidnapped by Crix. You knew all about it. What he was doing.
I don't know. It's not what you told me.
You didn't know
did.
Crix was a player, though? I don't even care about knowing if it was us knowing at that point. You knew he was out there, though.
And Kane? Did you know he was in the city?
Not until very recently.
And he was helping Crix the whole time?
I went to him a couple of months ago. We talked and you know Kane, he can be very convincing. Look, when the world ended, I was, I guess you could say, in charge of one side. Crix was in charge of the other, and we came to agreement as long as people stayed in their walls, we could exist, we could live. Very quickly I realized that we wouldn't be able to sustain ourselves that way, so I bended the rules a little bit. We didn't technically leave the walls. Yes, we just built ships and flew around. I don't know what happened, but for some reason, Crix went back to his work. And I say she has no idea about like your dad and how he found the whole thing.
Is that not
yeah.
part of the conversation with Finara?
No.
Oh, wait, no, it was. Wait, wasn't it?
The parasite.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
it was.
it was.
Oh, okay, never mind. I rolled back a little bit. I think she says, I think your father finding that worm, he unintentionally broke the truce. So, I was on the losing side and I did the best I could. And I guess I didn't know until today that it didn't matter in the end. So,
What do you mean by that?
I spent so long trying to save these cities, and now there's 6 left of 8. We're under siege, and it's all because a man found a thing in the rock. So,
You think there's a way to, I don't know, talk to Crix? Get him back off?
with what's apparently going on in Mistin, probably not.
Does
Do
he
we
even
know
know
for
what's happening to Mistin?
Does Crix know what's happening? Listen, that's a great question.
I don't know.
I don't know that. I do want to ask, VFD,
Yes.
of the players that you knew, that you know, who's on which side? I know Raymond says that he's also on this losing side. Urkin's
I'm
in
assuming.
it, you're in it. Crix, maybe even Kane.
As far as I can tell, those left on this side are me, Raymond, and Eric, and those left on the other side, Crix, the bald one, and Kane.
We need to come up with a nickname for him.
That bald one.
Wolfie. Call him Wolfie for his mask.
Wolfie and
Wolfie.
Kane.
That bald one.
6 of us left. As you can imagine, pretty difficult to survive for a long time.
Not to mention all of the creepy things that Benji's got under his control, such as
Yes.
your mother parasite.
And Uncle Parasite even.
Right, the one that's attacking Mistin.
So, I made another deal with the Ghost Reborn to teleport us into the city. But I told him he needs to give me answers. He just said later, so I'll see what I can figure out. Because he knows something. It looks a lot. He showed me something that looks so much like what's happening in the city, and he was so afraid. I felt its fear. It wasn't my own. It was its fear.
Siva. Maybe something you should look into.
Do you have good documents and books, perhaps?
Yeah, do we need to roll history checks to see if any of us know what the hell Siva is?
Well, because we've dealt with
we all know that,
Siva already.
Yeah,
Oh.
A lot of those ancient artifacts, the necklaces,
Oh,
or
yes.
the amulets, the
Yes.
rock that the parasite mother's trapped in, all came from this ancient civilization that
Yes, that's
apparently
right.
fought all of this before.
Psych,
Oh,
it's just us from the past.
All I know is probably with all of you, they had some sort of conflict with all of that. And I don't have like a secret library or something. So I guess it's fine.
Wasn't too sure if you knew if you could give me a direction to the library or anything else. Anyone else that might know more?
No, let's just say I realized the importance of Siva way too late to actually look into it.
I suppose I'll see what he knows.
Would you know the location of any past members who could have had some relics on them?
Only people left are the 6 that I named.
Oh, how
Oh, no.
convenient for you, DM Cole.
On another. Whoa! Hostile! On maybe another note, for defense of the city. I don't know if you know this, I am now the leader of the Thieves Guild. And I think I should talk to the Chancellor as the leader of the Thieves Guild.
I think looks at you and also looks at Ace,
I mean, if you're willing to do that, Lila,
I think that would be a good idea.
let's do it.
Okay.
Look, I'm sorry for not being
No,
forthcoming.
I'm sorry. I'm just very stressed out, obviously.
And I'm sorry we didn't trust you enough to bring this up sooner.
Well, look, how about from this point forward, no more secrets.
If we ask a question and we know the answer, if the other party knows the answer, they share.
Did you
Yes.
send me to kill Evander because he was working with critics?
I
Or because he...
fully, I have no idea that your father was working for critics. I was just trying to do you a solid.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ.
Well, thank you. Well, I think he was, and he said a name that, no one knows, and if it's repeated, they're gonna go insane. Which I think is what's in Benji.
Yeah, that's simply not Benji anymore.
If all of this has taught me something, and I think she gets up as she's getting ready to leave. Some things in this world are better left forgotten, especially some names. And I think she heads out.
Can I, in my head, the Ghost Reborn is now later enough?
I'll be your response.
Apparently not.
Gonna go into a dark corner of my room.
Before you start growing mushrooms in the corner, the silver relics we need to track down if we don't want to get trapped.
Raymond, that's right.
Yeah, so Raymond. It sounded like when I was listening to Katya here, she was quoting him word for word that he was on the losing side. But in the sense of these civil relics that we need to track down, so we aren't Benji's playthings, we're presumably each going to have to get one. We only need to get 5 more, and then I took out the one I have underneath my shirt.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna say, I think someone probably eventually notices that on the chair that Kati was sitting on.
Did she leave it behind?
Was another
100%.
one of those.
Oh my god.
I was about to say, we're gonna have to beg her to give us one.
Alright, so there's another total of 6 players left in the VFD game. It's presumably 6 of these relics left, and we have 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you some Erkin.
You're gonna text him?
You're gonna text him?
No, I'm just like, can we set up a meeting? Maybe for tomorrow?
Friday. You've missed the past 2.
You're gonna get hit
I was
by
in a
stick.
city crawling with undead fucks. I'm sorry.
Tell me you're leaving next time.
Thought I did, but whatever. Okay, but yeah, I need to talk to you. It's also very, very important. It's not just meditation time, it is talking time. I know we both don't like talking, but we have to. We can be brave.
And you just get like a, okay.
It's fantastic.
I hope I get a necklace out of this therapy.
Yeah, who grabs the necklace on the chair?
I would like to do some research on it.
I would like to point out that if anyone's gonna get the necklace from Kane, it's gonna have to be you, Lila.
Kane wasn't listed as one of the ones
my
with
dick.
No,
No,
he
he
is.
doesn't.
Oh, yes, yes.
Or as a known member
I
of
keep
the
sending
VFD.
stoning people, and I'm so sorry to keep saying this.
We abuse the sending stone so much.
We do,
You
it's
use
fine.
it so
I do
often.
it. I'm
It's
gonna
so
sending
nice
stone
people.
Kane. Kane, are you still in the city? I need to talk to you. You've left a lot unsaid about the Ghost Reborn, which could kill me. Just by the way. Kane, can you just answer me? Did you ever actually care about me, or was I just a tool?
What?
Laying on the guilt
Oh,
thick.
the emotion
Good response.
Yeah, he might be out of the city at this point.
Might be. Or
No, or
I'll be by the VFD graffiti tomorrow morning at 7 a.m.
smart.
I'll leave it at that.
Cool. I do think I think we'll start next time by having the like scene of you and Waylon. How I want to end tonight is actually Sodavis. You get a sending stone.
Okay.
From Skylar.
Okay.
Hey, I don't know if it's like too late or not, but do you want to come down to the dig site and I can like show you around or?
I would love nothing more to come to the dig site right now.
Cool.
I'm on
okay.
my way over. I guess meet you at the front desk.
Yeah, I can give you a little tour. We're still digging because we do like an all night kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, no.
Different shifts. Yeah.
I'm on my way over.
We on that
You guys are
grind,
probably seeing like Sodavis visibly perk up after
yeah.
all that bullshit.
Sodavis, what do you say to everyone else as you head out?
I mean, they're not gonna quite say anything unless someone asks them. They are heading towards the door though. Like actually quickly, they're gonna speed to the bathroom, just like make sure they don't look like a fucking mess. You know, maybe just like.
It's nighttime at this point, right?
Yeah.
Wait. Come here.
Yeah. Thank you. I probably changed clothes since I got a bunch of dirt all over them. No, fully knowing that I'm probably about to get more dirt on these.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm
alright.
not even worried because it's nighttime, so they can find their way to the dig
Yes,
site.
I can find my way. No, I'm literally like, alright, I am gonna go play in the dirt to impress a girl.
I've done worse things.
Get it in.
As soon as Sodavis...
I believe in you.
Thank you.
Enjoy the holes.
Yeah, what they said.
Enjoy the holes, Artie yelled.
Don't say that! They're headed for the door.
I think as you head towards the door, Artie looks down at Pine and is like, holes.
Holes, 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 holes.
I don't know you people!
Jersey meat hook.
As
So,
What is that?
The Jersey, you know the Jersey meat hook.
yeah,
You'll
so
have
Please
to
tell
show
me
me.
you've not done that.
What's
Liza will
Jersey?
say,
You've not done that to her before.
you'll have to show me. Wink.
yeah, so Sodavis heads out to Jersey meat hook those holes. Am I right, everybody?
Oh my
Yeah.
fucking God.
Jesus
As
Christ.
soon as Sodavis shuts that door behind them, I just lean over to Lila and I go, I was really hoping not to have to talk to them tonight. That was a bullet dodged.
Did you do something fucked up?
Maybe.
Oh,
No. In my defense, my entire family kind of hated me a little bit, and Rigel was very useful while we were gone.
Literally, like, looks
Lila's
directly.
just staring at me, and I'm like, I didn't really have a choice with all of them staring at me.
I'll talk to Sodavis and see if Sodavis wants me to kill him.
That's fair. I did, however, make it a rule that he's not allowed to talk to his kids at all.
Good.
So I tried to salvage what I could.
So Sodavis, you head down. You meet Skylar in the reception area. Sorry, let me get my
fair.
Skylar persona ready.
What the fucking Peter Pan hat? That's your Skylar
It's
persona?
me, Freddy Five Skin. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Dear God.
So yeah, you meet Skylar there.
I have to take off the hat.
Hey,
Hi.
so I just give you a tour. We're doing some cool stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Yeah, she brings you down and shows she's like, yeah, so here's where we actually started the new dig, and you can see going down a little bit, sort of a tunnel.
It's cold.
And she leads you down there, and actually give me perception.
Yeah, I was just like, I gotta be perceiving
cold.
so much right now. That is 26.
26?
Yeah.
So as you sort of go down here, you see that the crystals are getting larger clumps of them.
Okay.
Which is definitely new and interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, yeah, no, we got the go ahead to dig further down. Usually it's a big no unless a lot of stuff has to fall into place to be able to let that happen. But yeah, no, so we've found all these larger crystals, and actually we're reaching up to the end here, and you can see at the end of this tunnel, you see a rune stone, and then attached to the rune stone is what kind of, by our standards, would be like TNT line, right?
Oh, the wire.
Like the wire
Yeah.
fuses. And it seems to be like very intricately placed around the end of the tunnel. It's just like, yeah, no, we've been doing like some controlled explosions to like clear out some like larger areas, make sure we're not harming the crystals, just like larger bits of rock.
The rune right there. What's up with that?
Oh yeah, maybe just press it and then like, you know.
Oh, okay. Sorry. The runestone is the trigger to the explosives. Okay, sorry. I thought that there was a runestone and they were gonna blow up the runestone that was already there.
Oh no.
I was like, huh?
Yeah,
That's some 18th century archaeology.
Actually,
Yeah.
I did ask about this beforehand, but you've been going through a lot of stressful stuff. It seems like.
Yeah, it's okay though.
Do you want to press the rune? Do you want to blow some stuff up?
Oh my god, this could have so many bad decisions. I mean, it God damn it.
Look, I'm gonna be real with y'all. This is Cole and is an NPC. She's not on our side.
I mean,
Inside the
can I like insight just where they're looking to blow up?
Yeah.
This is like,
As if Sodomus knows.
me, Aaron is apprehensive. Sodomus is not. Me, Aaron is apprehensive.
Yeah. Well, some of us think with their dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
You're making me nervous right now.
I was only at 13.
Oh god.
13.
Yeah.
What were you looking for?
Literally just seeing like, is there any like, okay, they're trying to blow up this section. Is this section different?
Yeah.
Does it look the same? Like, what's going on here?
It looks like the wiring is set up very specifically to be away from like any crystals. It seems to be just at like the dense rock areas, like directed in
where there's
there.
presumably no crystals.
Yeah, so trying to just like dig further in, so they have to do less like delicate mining.
Yeah.
The crystals.
Okay.
and such.
Okay.
Um,
Can I perceive the explosives themselves?
yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay, some are really pretty good besides that one. Okay, that's a lot better. That is a 24.
Cool. Yeah, you see like as you look down at this wire, you see like small like writing etched into it. And I think you get the gist that like the wire itself is explosive and it's like small and controlled. And so this is like just very controlled explosives to just clear out areas of rock. I also think where's that a 24 investigation?
That was yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think that's what you get.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So, like, looking at all this, I didn't realize, like, it was this, you could get this intricate with explosions.
Yeah, no, like, it took a long time to perfect this stuff, but we can dig out a lot of, like, rock areas pretty quickly.
As much as I want to hit that button, I'm known to be a bit clumsy.
I mean, hey, if you don't want to hit the button, I'm gonna hit the button.
You can hit the button.
Are you
I
sure you
want
don't
you
want
to
to hit the button?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I'm known to be a bit clumsy, and knowing my luck, with the way things have been these past couple weeks for me, something might go wrong. I will observe.
I
will
love that
watch
Sodomus is self-aware enough for this.
Cool.
Bro.
Yeah.
It'll look cool either way. And honestly, I think you would probably enjoy hitting that button too.
Are you ready for this shit?
Yeah.
She slams the button, and just like very sort of like firecracker-esque, small explosions go off, and like rock tumbles down a little bit. Dust clears, both of you are settled in dust. She looks at you and just like looks very happy and is like, I just love blowing stuff up.
That's fair. Honestly, no, listen, sometimes when I cast like lightning bolt or something, I'm like, this feels nice.
I think you hear, actually give me perception.
Oh,
I knew
I knew it would fuck it
I
up.
couldn't come up with a reason to tell her not to blow it, but because that would be metagaming. Perception?
Yeah.
21.
21. You hear like a little skittering noise
I didn't.
coming at the end of the tunnel that you just blew up.
No.
Is it a familiar skittering noise?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I might just like
Wait,
start...
you found the sewer city.
I am gonna like kind of like edge in front of a Skylar, like just like, did you hear that? I just heard
And I think
some skittering.
she noticed. She hears it too. She's like, oh, And she starts like going over towards the.
Hey, maybe let's maybe we. Yeah, no, I'm like trying to like stay in front of her between her and the noise.
But
oh, we can look, but like maybe we should let someone else know that there's some weird shit in the
cool.
hole.
I mean, let me just like I can steady stone.
Yeah, steady stone.
I'm
I'm like frantically like
like-
double checking I have weapons on me right now.
I think you hear a crack as the wall at the end, or like the wall at the end of this tunnel like crumbles a little bit and like rocks fall down.
I'm like preparing like spells right now.
And as the dust settles, you see a rat-drawn carriage.
I knew it! We found Kilger!
I'm gonna say
fuck?
inside of this carriage, I'm gonna say, you know those like toys for tots, like yellow and red car thing?
A little
It's
Tykes car?
a little Tykes car that's like has like two rats attached to the front that are pulling it, and you see two gremlins are sitting in this. And this looks like, you can look in, it looks like a little cul-de-sac. Like they were just going on a little like a little drive.
No!
And you look through and you can see the underground city of Kilger.
Oh my god! I fucking called it!
These two goblins look at you. And that's where we're gonna end for tonight.
That's fantastic, Cole.
Oh my god! I called it earlier in this session. What the fuck?
I want you to know that a couple weeks ago, he literally was like, you want to know when, like, Pinecone's backstory is going to come into play, right? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, let's just say that Kilger is going to become a very big part once you guys are back in Onyx.
Holy fuck.
Oh my god.
I was so goddamn scared. It was like sand demons and shit streaming in through the bottom of the city. I will take Kilger.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I will take Kilger.
Thanks for watching, Shardies.
Thanks,
Shardy.
Charlie.
We might be down a Shardy too, but we'll get another one day.